Oh, hello. Peanut butter and jealous. Alan White. Nolan Ryan, autograph numbered to 10. Damn! Holy shit. Hockey mushrooms, legends. JunkWax! Nasty. Woo! Congratulations, Alan White. I am honored to even hold it in my hot little mitts. Damn! Check that out, Alan White. You win, brother. That is third on print to 10. If we can't find you a true one of one. I think you're going to be a very, very happy camper here, my brother.
Oh, my God!
Paul Skeens, one of one, rookie. Congratulations there, my brother. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Brian Street. There you go, gaming grandfather. Congratulations, buddy. I got to admit, I am peanut butter and jealous. That is incredible. Anytime you have something that says one of one on it, and Paul Skeens is on it too, that's a good one. Congratulations again there, Ray. I'm honored to even hold it in my hot little mitts. All right. And remember, folks, this is where we found that one of one Drake May last night. Let's see what we can't find for you. Good luck. Oh, wow. How about a dual autograph relic numbered to 50? Gary Sheffield and Doc Gooden. Really? A couple of legends of the game right there in the autograph relic numbered to 50. The hits just keep coming in these boxes. Wow. Amazing. Congratulations, my man. That is magnificent. 46 out of 50 on the dock and the Mr. Sheffield. You're adorable. Shout out to the nanny, Ms. Fran Drescher. A couple of nice autographs, too. Beautiful. Our very first numbered card, and my dear friends, we have some Morning Wood.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. I'll see myself out. Oh, my Lanta.
Oh, my God!
Check that out. First on print to 5. Damn. Goodness gracious. Congratulations to the Nationals. And that is Mikey 2, Mikey Koba. Brother. Congratulations, buddy. First on print to 5. Whew. Schmo, you're exactly right. Thank you, buddy. Goodness gracious. Congratulations, Mikey 2. Damn. Spencer Jones on the Optic Preview. Peanut butter and jealous. General Cody Custer. My fellow Austinite. How about my twin brother? The Bird Murderer. Mr. Randy Johnson. Autograph. And that is penultimate on print, 48 out of 49.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Yes way. Yes way. That's amazing. Uploading that one up. I know in Mikey Green. Mr. Devin Clark, welcome back, you legend. Top of the morning to you. Mr. Nesius, good morning, Rob. Would you just look at it? 48 out of 49 on the Bird Murderer. Congratulations, Cody Custer. Beautiful.
Oh,
the GOAT before Tom Brady, Mr. Joe Montana. And that is second on print and 9. Congratulations, Rob Richardson. And that is a really good-looking autograph, too. If that was for my PC, I might be grading that one, buddy. That is sweet. Did I speak it into existence, or what? Hell yeah!
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
Congratulations, Derek Williams. Howdy ho there, Malik neighbors. On the kaboom. Holy shiitake mushrooms. JunkWax Nasty. I know, Brian Smith. I'm with you, brother. The first thing that went through my mind. Oh, wow.
Oh my God!
Holy shiitake mushrooms. Congratulations to Bethany on the gold CJ Stroud rookie autograph. Woo! That is magnificent. And it's nicely centered, too. Congratulations, Bethany. You win. So, family, in the chat, let me know whether you would like to have the Malik Neighbors Kaboom or the CJ Stroud rookie autograph numbered to 50. If you had a pew-pew to your head, which one would you choose? Jesus Made. Holy crapola!
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
Bro. That is one of the hottest prospects of 2025, my good man. Damn. Congratulations, Jim. That's a nice one, brother. Not numbered, but beautiful. Mr. Ryan Bruns, you lucky ducky. I am so peanut butter and jealous right now, my man. Wow. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. My dear friends, my family. Oh my Lanta. Gerangelo Synth J. My PC numbered to 99 on the relic autograph. Congratulations, Ryan Bruns. You win, brother. Damn. Oh, would you just look at it? Oh, that is sick. Mr. Ryan Bruns, you should hang on to that forever. And if you don't, I'll let you send it to me. Oh, we only have 2 in here. Holy crapola. Numbered to 5 on the Golden Graphs Max Muncy for the Trolley Dodgers and Dave Piccirilli. This one goes to you, my man. And then you go and totally redeem yourself. Would you just look at it? 2 out of 5 on the Golden Autograph. Congratulations, Mr. Piccirilli. No error on this one, my man. This one is yours. There you go, David. It is, again, my friend, I sincerely appreciate you being a good sport. Thank you. I love it, Mikey the Mad Hatter. My brother from another mother. Thank you for being here with us this morning, Mikey. Congratulations, Mr. Piccirilli. Second on print to 5 on the Golden Autograph. Segue? That's a nice segue to your first autograph. How about Mike Fisher with the inscription? That's pretty cool. Shout out to the Hammer, Mr. Jeff Hansen, and Rob Richardson, our resident Predators fanatics. Your second autograph here, good sir. And that one is not numbered. Brand new 55-point top loader for you there, brother. The Queen Goblin. That's weird. They got Mrs. Junkwax on a card.
Man, these things suck. I can barely see my Bo Jackson Pro Vision.
We should have bought our top loaders from JunkWaxVintage.
Yeah, we suck. Let's go climb a tree.
Yeah. Woo! It's Friday morning. Yeah, the vibe's alive. Sun's coming up and the cars are ready to fly. We're ripping packs, cracking backs, chasing that glow. Dalen's luscious locks gonna steal the whole show. JWV, yeah, the family's rolling in. Good times, great vibes, let the fun begin. Mrs. JunkWax running the show behind the scenes. Packing, sorting, shipping, keeping everything clean. We're going live on Twitch and YouTube today. Coffee in hand, let's rip it your way. Head to JunkWaxVintage.com, don't wait. Grab a spot, grab a rip, let's celebrate. It's Friday morning, we're ready to roll. Pulling fire, spreading love, that's the goal. JWV, yeah, you already knew. The best way to start Friday is right here, yeah, with you.
Well, good morning, legends. How the heck are ya? Happy Fri-Yay. My dear friends, it is awesome to see you as always. What's up there, Bob Ross? Long time no see, my man. Just some happy little mistakes over there. Good to see you, Bob Ross. What's up, brother? Mr. Jason Hawkins, it is damn good to see you as always, legend. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. Shout out to the Sports Card Kid over here on TikTok. Good morning, young man. Great to have you. Hey, what's up there, Dr. A.A. Ron? Good to see you, Sky. Top of the morning to you, brother. My marvelous Michigander. Good morning, David Siebert. Good morning, Tuna. Good morning, my second favorite, J-Rod. First favorite, Jared. Old Horseshoe, Mr. Jeremy Coe. Great to see you as always, my brother. So, legends, we have a very special show this morning. A lot of you know what's going on. This morning is our final show here on TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube until February 10th. Okay? I want to be very clear, folks. This will be our final show here on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and Twitch until February the 10th. Okay? I know, Bob Ross, I know it, brother. But the good news is you can still find me every single day on eBay Live. So, folks, what we're doing next week, that's right, Mr. Brickstopher. Good morning, my brother. I know it, Kobe Luna, through Sabe's way. So, what we're doing, folks, next week, we're going to have a beta test week on eBay Live. We're going to see how it goes, okay? I'm very excited to do it, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So from the bottom of my heart, words do not even convey how much I mean this, but I sincerely hope that each and every one of you that are watching right now will follow us over to eBay Live. A lot of the family has followed us over to eBay Live, and we are eternally grateful. So it has been an amazing ride on eBay Live, and I think this is still just the beginning, my friends. So next week, where you would normally find me here in the morning, I'm just going to be on eBay Live. So that's all there is to it. You can still find me there, and I sincerely hope that I will see each and every one of you in the chat. Mr. Jeff Hansen, good morning to the hammer. Oh, why, thank you, user 9714776596728. You're in the right place then, my man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you more than you will ever know. Excuse me. Mr. Rob Richardson, there's the family pharmacist. Myself and Mrs. Junkwax were actually just talking about you last night, you legend. I hope you are doing well. Shout out to Mallory Latoya. And legends, we got to bust into a brand new spicy Volta. Allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. And let's get some music happening, shall we? Whew. That was kind of tough to get out of there. Sheesh. All right, legends. Let's switch that around right there. Let me move this little guy over here right here. Bingo. Hey, what's up, Chris? Great to see you this morning, my man. How are you? So, Chris, I just made a big announcement. Basically, starting next week on Tuesday, we're going to have our normal schedule. Hey, what's up there, John? Long time no see, my man. Shout out to the country boy. So, we will have our exact same schedule like we always do. 10 a.m. in the mornings, 8 p.m. in the evenings, Central Standard Time, of course. And we will be there Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday on eBay Live. So I hope to see you over there, legends. And the easiest way to find us over there on eBay Live, by the way, Mr. Austin Mars, I see you over there, pal. I've got, actually, my phone's charging right now, gosh dang it. So, it's very easy. All you have to do is go to my Twitch profile or my TikTok profile, and on those profiles, you will find a link tree, okay? There's a link for it. All you got to do is tap that link tree, and the very first button on that link tree says join us on eBay Live. It'll take you right to our eBay Live store. Thank you so much for asking, my brother. It is great to see you, my fellow South Texan. Good morning, Todd O'Hara. Good morning, Jason Saltzgiver. Good morning to the Hammer. And we're not talking about Mark Coleman. Good to see you, Mr. Hanson. And Rob Richardson, you are making my morning over here, my brother. I hope you are doing well. We miss you so much. I know you're a busy fella. But I was thinking about you last night. Me and Mrs. Junkwax were talking about you and Mallory Latoya. And we were talking about maybe taking a trip to Tennessee and coming to visit you. That'll be a blast. Why, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that, brother. There you go. Wish upon a card. You nailed it, my man. Mr. King of Random.
Ooh, yeah.
Of course you can, my brother. I appreciate you asking. All right, legends. As always, I know we do have some new people in the house this morning. If it is your very first time here, welcome. My name is Dalen, also known as JunkWaxVintage. And you can find me here almost every single morning and almost every single evening. And my mission here is very simple. I'm just trying to hit you with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always just a couple laughs. Typically at my expense. I know, Ken Snyder, isn't it crazy? So we're trying something a little different here, folks. We switched up to some Rambler Spicy Walter because it is made right here in Austin, Texas. So I'm trying to support local. Mr. Hanky the Stapler, what's up, buddy? Am I watching the Royal Rumble tomorrow? Probably not, unfortunately. I'm going to be working, my man. But I'll be depending on the family to give me the play-by-play. Mr. Crispy Quarters, great to see you this morning, my man. Happy Fri-Yay. Shout out to the El Pope for smacking me with a beautiful rose. And Chaser City, good to see you this morning, my brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. Hope you're having an absolutely fantastic Fri-Yay. And ladies and gentlemen, holy crapola. Y'all snuck one in on me. Over here on Twitch, you absolutely incredible human beings, for our possibly final show until February the 10th. You legends have started an absolutely fantastic Fri-Yay morning edition. As always, my friends, if we take this hype train to an absolutely awesome hype train level 6, we get to give away a juicy JunkWaxVintage hitbox this morning, and I would absolutely love to. And folks, this is not just any hype train. This is a treasure train. So you don't get these very often. It's kind of a cool thing that we get it on our final Fri-Yay morning here, possibly. So I think there's a 35% off if you gift 5 or more subs. So that's pretty damn cool. You can get a JunkWaxVintage hitbox on discount this morning. And Rob Richardson, thank you so much for smacking that resub button for the 34th month. That is incredible, my brother. And I cannot thank you enough, Mr. Rob Richardson. Shout out to the family pharmacist. I love that fella. And we also had another resub, Mr. Alex Wayne. Shout out to my awesome Indianan, smacking that resub button for the 18th month this morning. That is another astonishing milestone. Thank you so much, Mr. Alex Wayne. Love you, brother. Mr. Austin Mars gifting out 2 gifted subs, 1 to Sky, 1 to Wheels of Hell Gaming. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Sky. And thank you, Austin. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing, my brother. As I say almost every single day, and I will say it again, and I never, ever apologize for the redundancy. I am absolutely convinced, my dear friends, almost every day, that we have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings that you will ever find in any card community anywhere, right here in the JWVCC. Mr. Marchand, the cards on the spinning stand are for sale. I appreciate you asking. Hey, what's up there, Bubba? Is that my fellow Austinite? Did you change your name over here, Trevor Taylor? Chase, good morning, my man. And who was my pick in the UFC? Chris. So I actually picked Paddy Pimblett, but I did say that Justin Gaethje is a dog. So I would not count him out for 1 second. And that's exactly what happened. So congratulations on the interim champ. That's pretty cool to see him finally wearing UFC gold. It's been a while. Mr. Marchand on the Guy Lafleur rookie. That's a great question, my man. I think we would start that one at 550. but we will sell that over on eBay Live probably tonight, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. You're more than welcome to join us, my man. There is a link on my link tree that can be found on my TikTok profile. Hey, thank you, Chris. It is awesome to see you this morning, you legend. Shout out to the king of random. Mr. Ryan Bartley, great to see you this morning, my man. Happy Fri-Yay. All right, legends, first sip of that spicy Walter. And legends, in our hype train this morning, we were at hype train level 2. And it looks like it might be pulling into the station a little bit early, but we still have 2 minutes to go. I'm going to think positive. Danny, the Kivo Kid, thank you for smacking that follow button. Welcome to the crew. Nice to have you this morning, brother. Oh, Jeffro, you're not wrong, pal. He says, Patty told to maybe not fight for 4 to 5 years after that beating he took, right? He's definitely going to be on a medical suspension. I would bet probably at least 90 days, at least. Man, I love that spicy Walter. My brother from Norway, Mr. Thomas Fredrickson, smacking us with 5 beautiful gifted subs, and my favorite Axeman from Ohio, Mr. Tim Hudson. It is great to see you this morning, my brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around, my good man. It is awesome to see our awesome Ohioan. And thank you so much for those beautiful gifted subs and legends. We just took this hype train immediately to hype train level 4. That escalated quickly. Thank you, gentlemen. I sincerely appreciate you. Domo arigato, Danny Rendon Roboto. Thank you for the robot bits, my man. All right, legends. Less talky, more rippy. I did see that, Chase. Yes, I did. He got his ass kicked. That's true. Very true. Mr. Chase, so my name is Dalen, D-A-L-E-N, like Dale plus N. And you can find me here almost every morning and every night, my man. Except for next week, because we're switching to eBay Live. So, I'm going to have to change my talk track. Mr. Mikey Koba, good morning, my man. I sincerely appreciate that, brother. So, Mikey Koba, I would not be able to check in the middle of my show, but I can definitely check after the show, my brother, and I do appreciate you being on top of that. Thank you, pal. Full disclosure, my phone is charging, and it's like 8 feet away from me, so sorry, pal. But I'll check that right after the show this morning. Thank you, Mikey Koba. Mr. David Siebert, thank you for 100 beautiful biddies. And that's true, Alex Wayne. Yes, it is. You're absolutely right, pal. It is nice to meet you as well, Chase. Big hugs and firm handshakes, my new friend. Nice to have you, pal. The Kai Gecko, good morning, sir. Great to see you too, pal. All right, legends, let's bust into our very first pack of juicy junk wax. And then I'm going to refresh JunkWaxVintage.com for the very first time on this Fri-Yay morning. So as always, legends, you are more than welcome to head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com. You will find sealed wax up there. You will find break spots up there. And of course, if you snag anything down from that shop, I will rip it for you right here. And I would love to. So just a heads up, folks, one more friendly reminder. This will be our final show on TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube until February the 10th. Okay? So I will still be live almost every single day, but we're only going to be on eBay Live. So I sincerely hope that all of you will join us over there on eBay Live every morning and every evening. Mr. Levi Matthews, will I be at the Nashville National Card Show? I will not. I don't think so. What is the dates on that, Levi, if I may ask, buddy? I would love to go to that, but we have a lot of trips coming. I don't know if we're going to be able to swing that this year. But I will have a lot of friends there, so I really wish I could go. All right, legends. First pack of juicy junk wax. And we're making this a good one. So let's see if we can't find a Provisions to start off our Fri-Yay morning, shall we? Oh, Levi, it's in June. Oh, my man. Oh, that's awesome. So actually, there's a pretty decent chance we might be coming if it's in June. Yeah. Can't guarantee it, but maybe. I thought it was coming up in like the next few weeks or something. Mr. Ken Snyder, what is the next big card show I'm going to? It'll probably be the Dallas Card Show in March. Likely. Can't guarantee it yet, but likely. Tuna, I appreciate you saying that, pal. And they do. Trust me. Yes, they do. And I'm very grateful for it. Mr. Robert Roden, my fellow Texan, smacking bull riding Ken with a free 1-month subscription over here on Twitch. Mr. Snyder, brother, you just got a gifted sub over here on Twitch. Thanks to Texas Robert Roden. That's amazing. Awesome, old horseshoe. Let's see if we can't find one together, pal. All right, we start out with old Brian Meyer. Somebody bang a trash can for Bubba's Astros. Atlee Hammaker. One of the worst names for a pitcher ever. Mr. Eric Plunk. Oh, by the way, legends, I got some new stuff in that you're going to see on eBay Live tonight, and I'm going to give you a little sneak peek this morning. There's Ken Snyder gracing us with his presence over here on Twitch. Thank you, sir. Good to see you over here, brother. And legends, we are at Hype Train level 5 at 23%, and we have 4 minutes to go. Are we taking this to level 6? And you know what, legends? I'm going to make you a deal today. Because today is our final show until February 10th at very soonest. What we're going to do is if we take this Hype Train to a Hype Train level 10, we're going to give away 2. Okay? For just one time. Let's do it. Threaten me with a good time. Kai Gecko, any big card shows in London that I go to? I can't say there is, my brother. I'm so sorry. I've never been to a card show overseas. Not yet, anyway. But we're working on it. All right, here we go. Mr. Tim Drummond. Mr. Sheffield, you're adorable. Shout out to Gary Sheffield and Fran Drescher. Rick Cerrone, the Cowboys' daddy. Just kidding. Bill Duran. Mark Salas. Dave Schmidt. Greg Briley for my Seattle Mariners. Yes, please. Old Big Dave Stewart. Mr. Anderson. He walks into a bar and people say, why the long face? And I'm going to hell. Mr. Ron Kittle. George Kittle's daddy. Just kidding. Mr. Erickson. Shout out to my wonderful Washouglin, Mr. James Erickson. And then last but not least, we got the Brew Crew. Shout out to the family devil dog, Mr. Andrew Shumper, who's our Brew Crew collector in the family. Nice first pack of the morning, if I do say so myself. And Tuna, my dude. Smacking us with 5 beautiful gifted subs from the bottom of my heart, Tuna. Thank you, pal. And welcome to Beard Forgin, Dallas, the Fwubby Barnacle, Keithy Monster, and One-Eyed Will. You are all now members of the family. Shout out to Tuna, courtesy of Tuna. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and Mr. Mark Keys. Great to see you this morning, my man, not Marquise. Awesome to see you, my fabulous Floridian. All right, legends. Let's refresh that shop for the very first time this morning. Make sure we're not missing anything. And I need to make a new break sheet, too. Oh, hell yeah. We do have some brand new orders up here, folks. And Uncle JunkWax needs to make a brand new break sheet. The king of sports cars, Mr. Tomas Fredrickson, hitting us with the showstopper. 1,000 beautiful biddies.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
I cannot thank you enough, my nasty Norwegian. Awesome to see you this morning, Thomas. Thank you as always, brother. Mr. Steve Doctor, there's our nasty North Dakotan, our educator of the family. Good to see you, Steve-O. How are you, my dude? It is awesome to see all the OGs in the house this morning. Thank you, gentlemen. All right, boys and girls. Mr. Jeremy Coe snagged a couple of packs, too. I see 3 packs of 91 Fleer baseball and 3 packs of 91 Fleer football. So we're going provisions hunting, and then we're going to make a break sheet. Old Horseshoe Jeremy Coe, my brother from another mother that has been with me for the better part of 5 years. I'll tell you what, yesterday, folks. I had a day of reflection yesterday, if I may share with you. So I took about 30 minutes, and I sat out on my back porch. I started a fire, and I sat out there by the fire, and I thought about the last 5 years that we have gone through on this channel, and the amazing human beings that have come. Some of them have gone. You know, a lot of you are still here from the very beginning of when we started this thing. And you folks know, especially my OGs, when I started this whole thing, there was zero expectation. I just thought this was going to be like a fun hobby, you know, something to kill some time. And this has grown into something that I never in a million years thought it could. And that is thanks to each and every one of you. I would not be able to do this without each and every one of you, and especially my OGs that have been here for the better part of 5 years. It has been an amazing ride, folks, and we are not slowing down one bit. Mr. Jordan Simmons, there's speaking of OGs this morning. There's my man. Great to see you this morning, Mr. Simmons. Jeff Hansen. So we're trying, my man. I don't know when, though. Good question. And ladies and gentlemen, we did officially make it to Hype Train level 6 in that Hype Train. So now if we take this thing to level 10, we will give away 2 of them. Usually it's level 12, but I'm hooking you guys up this morning because we got that treasure train. So really, you could get 2 hit boxes for really like the price of 1 this morning. That's pretty damn cool. Happy to meet you halfway on that one. So anyway, humongous Costco economy size Kirkland Signature Edition. Thank you to each and every one of you that has been here for the better part of 5 years. If you've been here for over 100 shows, you are not a friend. You're part of the family. And from the bottom of my heart, I cannot thank you enough. So, we are going to start possibly a new chapter of this channel starting next week over there on eBay Live. And I really, really hope that most of you will be able to join us over there as well. I know a lot of you already have, and I'm super, super grateful. But if you have not joined us over there on eBay Live yet, folks, please do. We would love to have you. Oh, Mr. Jordan Simmons, I will politely and lovingly push back, you legend. Great to see you this morning, pal. Mr. Hanson, I will absolutely let you know, my brother. And Mr. Mikey Kobaugh hitting us with 5 beautiful gifted subs, taking us to Hype Train level 7. Why, thank you, my brother. Resetting that clock. And shout out to the Orca Card Cove, the Pioneer Polka, Levi, Miller Time, and Flipsides. You are now part of the family. And Mr. Ryan Kennedy, the JunkWaxVintage Card Club's most wanted. Smacking that resub button for the 25th month this morning, my man. Great to see you, Ryan, and it has been awesome to see you over there on eBay Live. Oh, Mr. Mikey Kobaugh, you silly goose. Thank you, my brother. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, buddy. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Tony. Hey, what's up, brother? And good morning, Mr. Dan Metz. There's my wonderful Washingtonian. Good to see you this morning, my man. Mariano, good to see you as well. Good morning. Mr. Allen, good morning. Nice to see you as well, pal. And Mr. Ventimiglia. The queue is not super long right now, my man. Let me refresh that shop real quick. There is 1 person for 1 family rip before you, and then I do have some break spots to lock in. So queue is pretty short, my man. Pretty short. If you snag something down from the website, we'll be able to rip it pretty quick. All right. Mr. Jeremy Coe, also known as Old Horseshoe, who has been with me since I was ripping packs in the closet for 4 people. Let's do it, my man. It is very appropriate that you and I are ripping this morning on possibly our last show here. Mr. Jordan Simmons, you rock my face off, my man. Thank you so much for the 5 beautiful gifted subs. Welcome to the Milky Toad. Mr. Beard, Chris Muncher, Mr. Gomi, and Benjo the Banjo. Welcome to the Family Legends. Actually, you know what? Let's just rip all these down. Good morning, Chris Condor, the captain. And we're not talking about Derek Jeter. Good to see you this morning, Chris. All right, Old Horseshoe. Let's see if we can't find you Provisions this morning, my man. Jordan Simmons. So we are switching to eBay Live starting Tuesday morning. So here's what's going to happen, folks. Okay, I'm going to give you both cases of scenario. So if we go over to eBay Live, so what we're doing, just to make it very, very clear for those of you who have just walked in here, and I apologize for the redundancy, for those of you who have heard this 3 times already this morning, basically what we're doing, we have seen some great success over there on eBay Live. And a lot of you, especially you OGs, know that Mrs. Junkwax and I have been doing this essentially alone for the last 5 years, right? We love what we do, but to say it's easy would be an out-and-out lie, right? It's not easy, okay? We have gotten more support from eBay Live in the last 8 weeks than we have gotten from any platform that we have ever gone live on, ever. Twitch, although I'm very grateful that we can go live here on Twitch, Twitch does nothing for us except take our money. YouTube, same thing. TikTok, even worse. Unfortunately, I hate to say that, but it's the truth, right? Kick, not so much. We maybe have like 1 person watching over there sometimes, maybe, right? So the bottom line is, we would be foolish if we did not lean into that, right? So I think the next chapter of this channel could be on eBay Live. So what we're doing for next week and next week only is we're going to do every single show on only 1 platform, and it's going to be eBay Live. So we will be live Tuesday morning, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, Wednesday night. We don't go live on Thursdays. We do go live on Friday mornings and Friday nights, and then Saturday nights also. But next week, every single show will only be on eBay Live, solely. That is correct, Jordan Simmons, yes. So, that is what we're doing. If we go over there, okay? And next week, say our morning shows, by some act of the universe, we have very low viewership. It's not good. Then we will put that into our decision, right? So we're going to basically try a beta week over there on eBay Live next week. That's what we're doing. And regardless of whether it is successful or not, we will be coming back here to Twitch on February the 10th. So if it is successful, we'll come back here on February the 10th, and that'll be our last week on all 5 platforms. Period. If it is unsuccessful, then we will come right back here and keep doing what we're doing on all 5 platforms. But that's the plan. Thank you so much. And Legends, that hype train pulled into the station. Did we make it? Oh, we were so close. Hype train level 7 at 87%. But hey, we will still bust into one juicy hitbox, and I'm very happy to do it. So thank you so much. Mr. Jeremy Coe, you rock my face off. Thank you for your patience, my brother. Let's do it. All right, we have a Gil Fennerty for the Saints. The old James Thornton. And I see something gray back here, my dude. It could be an all-star or it could be a Provisions. Let's see if we can't find you that Barry Sanders. Oh, Mr. Jordan Simmons, that means more to me than you will ever know, my friend. Thank you so much. That is my only hope, is that the family will follow us over there to eBay Live. You know, you remember Jordan Simmons when we made the switch from TikTok to Twitch 4 years ago. You remember that. You were there. And unfortunately, there were some people that did not follow us from TikTok to Twitch. It hurt my heart, but it happened. And I totally understand that there will be some of us that don't make it over to eBay Live as well. And it makes me sad because that's not what I want. But we've got to have this thing grow, right? We've got to keep this thing growing. We can't stay stagnant. And that's how we're going to help more people. That's how I'm going to be able to give away more things. That's how I'm going to be able to go to more card shows. That's how we're going to be able to do bigger things on this channel, right? So it's all in the name of growth and being able to put this channel out to more and more people. So I appreciate your understanding. Thank you so much, Johnny D. There you go, Mikey Koba. All right, how about Mr. Derek Fenner for my Seattle Sea Chickens? Mr. Jerome Brown, and shout out to Uncle Smitty and the Eagles. Tony, so my man, we do not do any more international shipping, my man. I'm so sorry about that, Tony, but I appreciate you asking, bud. Fernine Janbeer, I think I just told that story, my friend. I'm so sorry. I just saw your comment. Mr. McCree, yes, this will be the last show here on TikTok until February the 10th, because we're going to only be live on eBay Live. And there is a link on my TikTok profile. So all you have to do is go to that link tree, and the first button says join us on eBay Live. All right, Mr. Ernie Givens. Kobe Luna, the eBay benefit for me is that I don't have to file taxes like I do for your website. Spot on, my brother. Thank you for calling that out. You're absolutely right. How about Mr. Stoyanovich? Jeff Criswell? Good morning, Dallas. Great to see my favorite pony boy this morning. Mark Keys. So next week, we will only be on eBay Live. But we will be back on February the 10th. And it could be back on February the 10th and we just get back to normal business. Or if eBay is super successful this next test week, the next following week could be our last week on all 5 platforms. Could happen. Yep. Mr. Gilbert, Chris Dolman, David Treadwell. It doesn't matter if you want a fresh Bentley. Shout out to The Rock and Wyclef. Oh, Albert Bentley. Donald Evans, Rob Burnett, Bruce Reimers, Simon Fletcher, Maurice Carthon for the Giants, old James Brook for WKRP, and it is an all-pro, Mr. Derek Thomas for the Kansas City Chiefs. Shout out to our buddy, Mr. Alan White. Gabe, what's up, brother? Nice to see you, buddy. Thank you for being over here on TikTok. Stefan Page on the league leaders. Old Chris Everett. Shout out to Jim Rome, Mr. Jim Everett. Sterling Sharp for the Cheeseheads. Andre. Just the Tippet.
Giggity, giggity.
Just to see how it feels. Nick Bell. Wilbur Marshall. Wilbur. Barry Sanders. There you go, brother. Ask and you shall receive. Oh, buddy. That looks really nicely centered, too. I'm going to be real careful with that one, old horseshoe. Jordan Simmons, we are not live on eBay right now. No, sir. So when we go live on eBay Live, we only are on eBay Live. That is the agreement that I made with eBay, and I did sign a contract. So when we are live on eBay, we can only go live on eBay. Hope that makes sense. Well, congratulations there, Old Horseshoe. I'm going to put that in a top loader for you too, because I know that is your PC. Stoked we could find one. How about the second page of the rip? Shout out to Stefan and Tony. Billy Mack, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the crew, pal. Mr. Charles Haley. Keith McCants. Fulcher. Henry Allard. Robbie Brown. Vinny Brown. Back-to-back Browns. Mr. Cody Jerami. There's my brother. Long time no see, bud. How are you? Awesome to see you as always, Cody. You handsome son of a gun. Mr. Broderick Thomas. Ernie Biner. Jerry always on the ball. Hugh Green. Andre Risen. His house is on fire. Shout out to Lisa Left Eye Lopez. Wayne Haddix. Troy Aikman. Shout out to Master Wayne, his PC. Tom Benson. The Therminator, Mr. Thurman Thomas. And old Mikey Kofer. Kicker extraordinaire for the 40 Whiners. I love it, Jeffro. Thank you, pal. Burning down the house. I am so going to hell. All right, legends. Mr. Old Horseshoe, Jeremy Coe, round number 2. I love the positivity, Cody Jerami. It is great to see you, pal. And hey, Cody, you might have missed the announcement this morning, my man. You have been here for many, many years as well, my brother, so you deserve to know. So we might be opening up a new chapter of the JWV story next week. So we have been going live on eBay for the last 8 to 10 weeks or so, and it has been absolutely astonishing. It is amazing. So last Saturday, we had over 200 people in the room. It was incredible. So we're going to lean into that, and starting next week on Tuesday morning at 10 a.m., we're going to be live on eBay Live all next week. So all JWV programming will only be on eBay Live next week. Not all 5 platforms. So we're going to try one beta test week and see how it goes. And if we fall flat on our face, then we'll come right back and we'll stick on our 5 platforms. But if it is successful, what we're going to do is we're going to come back on the 10th, and we're going to have one last week on all 5 platforms, and we'll celebrate every day. You know? It's not a sad thing. It's all about positivity and watching this channel grow. Cody Jerami, yeah. So eBay Live is actually technically still in beta, but they're enhancing the platform almost every single week, and it's really, really cool. So let me show you something here, legends. Actually, my phone's charging. I can't. Never mind. But if you're on your device, all you have to do is on your device, go to my TikTok profile. On my TikTok profile, there's a link tree. All you got to do is tap the link tree, and the very first button says join us on eBay Live. It'll take you right to our eBay Live store, and you can save us there, and you can even bookmark the shows so you will get a push notification when I go live. Pretty cool. All right, here we go, Jeremy Coe. How about Mr. Gary Ward? Tim Burke. Brian Holman for my Seattle Mariners. Thank you so much, Cody Jerami. I would love to see you over there, my brother. Awesome to see you this morning, my man. Big hugs and firm handshakes to our oil man. How about a Terry Steinbach? El Presidente, Denny Martinez. Oh, Meanie Brad Greeny, thank you for the kind words. Mr. Mark Keys, we will miss you as well, my man, but I hope you join us over there on eBay Live, buddy. Always keep in mind, my friends, there is one thing that will never, ever, ever change. No matter what we do here on this channel, there is one thing that will always stay the same, okay? And that is the fact that there is never any pressure to bid on anything. There's never any pressure to get into the breaks. What's most important is just that you're there, okay? That is always how this channel has been, and that is always how this channel will be. So I hope you all know that even though we're moving to eBay Live, you do not have to bid on anything. You're still more than welcome to just be there, okay? Come as you are. Mr. Chase has a question.
Oh, yeah. What kind of a question you want to ask her?
He says, I'm assuming on eBay you can still rip packs. Yep, that is correct. Absolutely right, my man. Thank you, Paul McCubbin. You're absolutely right, pal. Good morning, DJP. How about Leo Gomez? There you go. I see you, Dallas. Oh, Jordan Simmons, you are absolutely right, my brother. And I cannot thank you enough. You remember when I was getting laid off from my job, and I was scared. about how this thing was all going to go, right? Mr. Side Burrito over here on Twitch. You and I have been through a lot of stuff together, my brother, over these last 5 years. How about a Mark Guthrie? Shout out to Holden, Dougie Fresh, Drebeck, and that luscious lip curtain. Mike Sosha, standing on business. Pat Borders, Scott Bankhead for my Seattle Mariners, beautiful. Damon Berryhill, old Brett Bunt Butler, Mariano Duncan. Sticker, our Texas Rangers. Trevor Wilson are the Gigantes. How about a Lord Varys and another dastardly dirt squirrel? Burt Bly-Levin. Oh, hell yeah. There you go, old horseshoe. Anytime we pull a Bo Jackson, we're pretty happy to see that. Sleeving that one up for you, my man. Jeff and the Swiss family. Jack McDowell. Jason Grimsley. Luis Gonzalez. Look at that young buck. That's a fun one. Where in the world is Benito Santiago? Dave is always on La Pointe. Hey, what's up there, my sober brother? Awesome to see you this morning, legend. I'm Terry Leach, and welcome to Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. Today, we're looking at our buddy Jeffro in his 18-room penthouse apartment. He lives in the lap of luxury. I'm Terry Leach. How about a BJ? Surhoff. Lee Gutterman. Keith Brown. Another sticker. Oh. And it is the talented Toronto Blue Jays. We are very well, Sober Bliss. I hope the same for you and your family, my brother. It is awesome to see you as always, buddy. Happy New Year, pal. Brad Arnsberg. Old Petey Smith laying down the bunt. Tommy Hare. Rick Honeycutt. Randy Tomlin. Daryl Irvine. Donnie and the Swiss family. Old Tom Brookins. Shout out to Uncle Smitty. That is his twin. Yay, yay. Brian Harvey. Hurling some heat. Joe always in the clink. D. Wayne Henry. Better swipe that card for incidentals, because we found some Hojo. Shout out to the Howard Johnson. Jerry Reed. Brady Anderson. And last but not least, old horseshoe.
I'd like to have a go around with that filly.
How about the Fightin' Phillies on the sticker? Well, there you go, old horseshoe. One of the longest rips that you and I have ever done. Due to my jaw jacking. Thank you so much. I appreciate you as always, Jeremy Coe. Not only for snagging these down from JunkWaxVintage.com, my brother, but for being a part of this family for over 5 years. I love you, Jeremy. Thank you, pal. You are very, very welcome, brother. Thank you. You're one of those individuals that I can't even imagine this channel without, old horseshoe. Thank you, Jeremy. Let me put your nomenclature on that one real quick, folks, and we're going to refresh that shop real quick. Mr. Robert, you had to run for a bit. Did I run the bit box yet? I did not. No yet. Not yet, my man. Not yet. One more time. Thank you again, Mr. Jeremy Coe. Oh, we got some like 1995 Macy's elevator music happening this morning. Oh, yeah. Makes me want to go buy some sunglasses or something. Cheers, my friends. All right, let's refresh that shop real quick, and then I need to make a break sheet because we do have a single box of Topps Chrome Cosmic up there, folks. And if we fill that break this morning, I would love to break that this morning because, folks, if we don't fill that break is going to sit unfilled for a whole week. Yikes. So it would be awesome if we could fill that this morning. But I see Mr. Jared Whiting snagged a 2025 Bowman Draft Mega Box. Excited to rip into that one with our Canadian cousin. Shout out to the spectacular Saskatoonan. Juan Cerda, all tu sabes way. Great to see you this morning. Thank you so much, Jordan Simmons. I sincerely appreciate you, my brother. Golden Pony Boy says, I need to look back to see tagged you for me to come hang out or on eBay Live. So, my friend, on my Twitch profile and on my TikTok profile, there's a link tree. On that link tree, the very first button takes you right to our eBay Live store. So that is the easiest way to find it. And then once you get to the store, there's a banner that says eBay Live Seller. And on that banner, there's a thing that says See Events. And you tap that, and then you can see all the upcoming shows that we have. And all you have to do is hit the little notification bell on any of those shows, and you will get a push notification exactly when we go live. Thank you for asking, Dallas. All right, legends. Mr. Jared Whiting, are you here this morning, my brother? Would you be okay if I made a break sheet before you rip into your box? I would love to knock that out. Thank you, Jeffro. You were spot on, brother. All right, let's do it. All right, all right. There you go, Kid Snyder. I love it. Thank you, Chef Sky. Thank you so much, Jared Whiting. I appreciate your patience, my dude. All right, we're going to make a break sheet real quick here, folks, for the second round out of a box from our sealed case of 2025 Topps Chrome Cosmic. And I think it is 24 per spot. It is. There we go. You are totally good, Dallas. I appreciate you asking, brother. Glad you were here with us this morning. And by the way, Dallas, I just have to give credit where credit is due, my dude. Your sips and rips videos on TikTok are amazing. Especially when you wear your little girls' glasses. Winning. So good. You keep that up, my dude. You keep that coming, you're going to grow very, very quickly. I can tell you that. Because what people are looking for is authenticity, is what I have learned over these last 5 years of creating content. You know, it doesn't always have to be perfect. I learned that the hard way. I'm a perfectionist myself. So in this day and age where everybody eventually is going to kind of start their own channel, whether it be cards or something else, what people are really looking for is authenticity. And you have that in spades, my man. So keep up the good work there, Dallas. I love watching your stuff, buddy. Keep them coming. All right, we are solid. Thank you for bearing with me for a moment while I made a break sheet. Let's get some spots locked in here. And thank you again to my Canadian cousin for giving us just a moment. Oh, by the way, legends, inks, we do not ship to Canada, my man. I'm so sorry. And Brent has a question. Where is a good place to check value of older sports cards? So Brent, what I would do, my man, is go to eBay. But the trick is, if you go to eBay, you have to filter your search results by sold listings only. Okay? That's the pro tip. You can't just go off the values that you see when you just search for something and the first things that pop up. Always remember that people can put items on eBay, whether it's cards or auto parts, doesn't matter. They can list items on eBay for literally whatever they want. It doesn't make it worth that. So the pro tip is always, always, always filter your search results by sold listings only. Do you know how to do that, Brent? If you don't, I'm sure there is tutorials on YouTube or TikTok that you can find that'll show you how to do it. Thank you for putting that eBay link above. I sincerely appreciate that, my brother. Thank you, Jeffro, for pinning that to the chat. Mr. Jared Whiting, thank you. Austin Mars, thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you starting the morning right, and we will see you back in just a little bit, my friend. Worst case scenario, Austin, we will be live on eBay Live tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we'd love to see you over there, pal. Until then, please have an absolutely fantastic Fri-Yay. Thank you so much, Janice Bork. I appreciate that. We're going to need all the help we can get, I think. But I'm rooting for my Seahawks. You know that. All right, legends. Less talky, more rippy. Mr. Jason Saltzgiver taking 6 and 12. Thank you to my gorgeous Georgian. Got you locked in there, buddy. My brother from another mother, Mr. Jordan Simmons. Number 9. Thank you, Jordan. Mr. Mark Keys says, I took something down from the store. That's awesome, my man. Thank you so much. We're going to refresh that in just a moment, Mark Keys. Thank you for your patience, pal. I'm just locking in some break spots here real quick, buddy. My Okie, Mr. Cerda, taking spot number 3. Thank you, Juan. Got you locked in there, buddy. Mr. Todd O'Hara, the Todd Father, taking down a Junk Wax Vintage card stand this morning. Thank you, buddy. I love it. Thank you so much for being thoughtful, Mikey Koba. Amazing. So, Mr. Todd O'Hara, would you do me a solid, Todd, and choose a number between 1 and 4? Yes, I did, Dallas. Yes, you are looking at it right now, buddy. This is a brand new lens. And unfortunately, it didn't open up my view on eBay as much as I would have liked it to. So we're going to probably have to invest in a different camera at some point, but we'll get there. It helped a little bit. Thank you, Todd Father. Card stand number 3, it is. We'll bust into that in just a moment, Todd. Thank you, buddy. For those of you that don't know, we did find the 1 of 1 card stand, by the way. And coincidentally and amazingly, it went to our buddy, Mr. Uncle Moosey, who has been a member of this family for over 5 years. So damn cool. So congratulations to Uncle Moosey on pulling the 1 of 1 JWV cosmic-themed card stand. Isn't that cool? I am peanut butter and jealous. That is so damn neat. Gotta be honest, I was kind of hoping I would pull that myself. But I have opened 4 of them. And coincidentally, my friends, I've gotten 4 base card stands. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? But Uncle Moosey was thoughtful and kind enough to let us use it for a couple of weeks. So we're going to keep it on the table. All right, moving on. Sky, taking spot number 21. Thank you, Sky. Got you locked in there, pal. Mr. Saltzgiver taking 2 and 30. Thank you, Jason. As always, folks, thank you for bearing with me while I write. Mr. Austin Mars, my San Antonio hermano, taking 4 and 14. Thank you, Austin. Four and 14. And then, Mr. Jared from the island of Flores, spot number 24. Thank you, Jared. Awesome to see you this morning, my man. And I hear tell that we have 11 spots left in this break. That would be amazing. I love you so much, Jeffro. Jason Saltzgiver, there should be 1 or 2 planets still left. I think you're right. I think you're right, my friend. If I'm being really honest, we probably should have tracked that a little better, right? Probably should have made like a list and crossed off the planets as we got them. We failed on that one. But hey, you live and you learn. All right, Tuna, taking 11 and 29. Thank you, Tuna. Mr. Rockwell, I see a Funko pack there, my brother. Thank you, thank you. So Tuna, 11 and 29. Next, Mr. Rocky Pruitt, taking 1 single pack of Funko. Thank you, Mr. Rockwell. There you go, Mr. Rockwell. I hope I can find you that Funko redemption. That would be sick. Next, Mr. Mikey Koba, the California Kid. Taking 7, 22, 23, and 27. Thank you, Mikey. There we go. Mr. Mark Keys, taking down a Topps Holiday. That's fun. Thank you so much, Mark. Excited to rip something with you this morning, my man. There you go, Marky Mark and the Keys bunch. I've got you covered there, pal. Thank you, thank you. Mr. Jared Whiting, taking 8 and 10. Thank you, Jared. And we are looking good. Looks like we're about 2/3 of the way there, my friends. And we will refresh that shop again in just a moment. Don't you worry. But let's rip into some family rips, and then we'll get right back into filling out some more spots. And I also got some brand new stuff in the mail yesterday that I'm very excited to show you. Little sneak peek of what you're going to see on eBay Live this weekend. We have some 1949 Bowman. We have some 1952 Bowman. We've got 368 Bowman first autographs. I am not exaggerating. 368 of them. Holy crapola. The biggest lot of autographs that I have ever purchased in my entire life. So, with that being said, let's allow myself a little sippy. Cheers. Thank you, Silver Bliss. I appreciate that. Mr. John Taylor, I did not find your email, my friend. I am so sorry, John Taylor, but I will check again after the show this morning, my brother. Thank you. Big Ron, thank you for smacking the follow button. GK Collecting, what is my favorite card? Probably my 1989 Ken Griffey Jr. rookie autograph, Upper Deck. Chase, you clicked spot 11, but seems to be maybe someone both did at the same time. That's very possible, Chase. I apologize, my man. But we're going to refresh that shop in just a couple of minutes, my dude. So thank you so much, John Taylor. I appreciate you bearing with me on that one, my man. So, John, if you would do me a huge solid, my brother, and just resend that email, so that way I don't have to dig through my email box, that would be super helpful, John. And I thank you so much, buddy. I'm excited to read that email, pal. All righty. Mr. Jared Whiting, my Canadian cousin, for the very first time on this absolutely fantastic Fri-Yay morning from right here in Austin, Texas, you know what we must do. We shout, grippeth. And we shout, rippeth. Good luck. John Taylor, my email address is my name, D-A-L-E-N, Dalen, at JunkWaxVintage.com. JunkWaxVintage is all one word. No punctuation, no spaces. Thank you for asking, pal. Mr. Ray Wells, good morning, brother. That's right, Jeffro, 1952 Bowman. Mm-hmm. Some George Kell. We also have some 1949 Bowman in there, too. Haven't even opened them yet. Excuse me. So excited to show you that stuff before the morning is over, too. And, folks, it looks like we have 3 spots left in that break. I am so excited to bust into another box of Cosmic this morning. Thank you so much, Legends. I literally cannot thank you enough for helping us fill that break this morning. I would be very sad if that break had to sit for a whole week unfilled. That would suck. So thank you, truly. Mega packs to the side. And that fabled pack number 4. Let's go. Thank you so much, Mr. Pruitt. You nailed it. Macho Danny Savage. Oh, yeah. Great to see you, Mr. Maloney. How are you, my brother? One of our favorite mass holes. Awesome to see you, Mr. Maloney. Thank you so much for the beautiful TikTok gifts, my brother. Helping to keep this channel on the rails. One piece of corn at a time. It's got the juice. All right, legends. The break is sold out, my dear friends. That is incredible. And again, thank you so much, folks. We're going to get into that break here in just a few minutes. Mr. Rockwell, I will absolutely do so, my brother, and I thank you so much for the offer. All right, starting out with a Tommy White. Jack Goretovich, Lar of his community. How about a Connor Griffin for the Pirates? By the way, Jeffro, I was thinking about you on Wednesday night. On eBay Live, we found a Jack Clark 1-of-1 autograph out of a leaf box. Pretty sick. Braden in Montgomery on the Mega Box Refractor. Jorge Lombard Jr. Nolan Schubert. Malcolm in the Middle Moore. Mr. Victor Lopez. Oh, it's your birthday today, my man. Well, happy birthday, Victor. Nice to see my fellow Washingtonian this morning. How about a Riley Kelly? J.J. Weatherholt. There's your chase for the St. Lunatics. Jared Thomas. Brandon Compton. Straight out of Compton. Damn right, Mr. Peacharelli. Good to see my fellow Texan. Mark Keys. Of course. Yep. I did say that I had that order, Mark Keys, and I put your name on it, pal. I'm sorry you missed that. But I've got you covered, my dude. How about a Cade Crossland? Nobody questions. Luke Dickerson. Mr. Bradford, my fellow Washingtonian. It is always good to see you, my man. How are you? Big hugs and firm handshakes all around, my dude. How about a Walker Janik? Somebody bang a trash can for the Astros? Cash Mayfield, Gustavo Melendez, Josh Owens, Kalen, Galen, Culpepper, and last but not least, a Mega Box first Bowman refractor of Ethan Hedges for the Colorado Rockies. Nice. Oh, that is amazing, Macho Danny Savage. He just got a 2024 Topps Dynasty Anthony Rizzo RPA to 5. Congratulations, brother. That's sick. All righty. Mr. Caleb Ford, great to see you this morning, my man. Oh, hey, that's okay, Mark Keys. No problem, my brother. No problem. When I saw that order, I went and grabbed it for you, and I put your name on it, and I said, hey, Mark Keys, I've got your order here, pal. But I understand that sometimes you guys are watching while you're also doing other stuff, and I appreciate you doing that. Thank you, buddy. And we got to bust into a brand new Spicy Walter before we rip into these packs. Ooh, that was a good one, too. We need a garbage can camera. Excuse me. Cheers, my friends. Broast. Pinkies up, because we fancy. All right. Pack number 4 for you, Mr. Jared Whiting. I'm sure I did, Mr. Peacharelli. Thank you, bro. How about a J.R. Richie Rich, Sean Gamble, Luke LaCourse, Nolan Sailors, and Brody Brett, another Colorado Rocky. The last 2 packs for you, Jared Whiting, and they're the tire track cards, as Scotty Too Hotty Kuniko would say. Some Mojo refractors. Let's go. I appreciate that, Tuna. Thank you, buddy. As always, legends, thank you so much for hanging out with myself this morning. You could be anywhere, and I'm very, very appreciative that you're here with yours truly. Great to have you this morning, legends. As I have said many, many times, and I never apologize for the redundancy, I am absolutely convinced that it is impossible to go out there and have anything less than a stellar day when you start it right here in the front yard. Test me. All right, we start out with a Tanner Franklin for the St. Lunatics on the Mojo. How about a Griffin Huggus? Speaking of hugs and handshakes, Griffin Huggus. Landon Hodge. Maxwell Clark for the Motor City Kitties. Not shabby. Ooh, there you go. In action, die cut Charlie Condon. Shout out to the Spokane Indians, former Spokane Indian. J.J. Weatherholt. That is your chase for the St. Lunatics. Shout out to Jeffro. Quentin Young for the mighty Minnesota Twins, Chase Shores, Michael Oliveto, and last but not least, a Ike Irish. Excuse me. And that is shout out to Uncle Moosey's Orioles on the prize prospects. There you go, Mr. Jared Whiting. Thank you as always for hitting that shop this morning, my dude. Sorry, folks. Like almost burping. Oh, you know it's Sober Bliss. Thank you for saying that, my man. I truly appreciate the positivity, and it is awesome to see you as always, buddy. Speaking of big hugs and firm handshakes all around. I agree, John Taylor. There you go, buddy. All right, let me put your name on this one real quick, Jared Whiting. Thank you as always, my friend. Not bad at all, my brother. And that is only our second Bowman Draft Mega Box that we have ever opened on this channel. Thank you again, dude. My spectacular Saskatoonan. By the way, legends, when I was telling you about all those autographs, that's not all. This is like a quarter of all the autographs we have. Check this out real quick. They're all Bowman First Chrome autographs, and I have 368 of them. So all of those will be for sale on eBay Live. All 368 of them. Goodness gracious, that's a lot of ink. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to Mr. Keys. Actually, I'm so sorry. Mr. Todd O'Hara, you are next, and then Mr. Mark Keys. I apologize. Todd O'Hara, are you still here, and are you ready, my man? Yeah, you right, Jeffro? Yeah. And I got them all in one lot, too. It was not cheap, I'll tell you that, pal. There you go, Jared Whiting. I appreciate it in advance. Thank you, sir. There's Todd Father. Thank you, Todd O'Hara. And good luck, my friend. Let's see if we can't find you one of those planets. I think there's a couple left. And we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here, my dude. I think we have like 10 or something like that left. Don't quote me on that number, but it's pretty low. And it is a base card stand, Mr. Todd O'Hara. I went ahead and ripped off the Band-Aid. Thank you, as always, Todd O'Hara. Those new card stands are so damn neat. And I got to admit, folks, I did not think they would go so quickly. So if you remember our first round of card stands, we had them for probably about 2 or 3 months before they sold out. These we've had for less than a month, and they're going to be gone soon. So thank you again, Mr. Todd O'Hara. I appreciate you being a good sport, brother. There is more where that came from. And there's still some numbered ones in there, and there's still a couple of planets in there too. But we did find the one of one. Shout out to Uncle Moosey on that one of one. All right, my dear friends, we are moving right along. Mr. Mark Keys, my fabulous Floridian. Are you here and are you ready, my dude? Jason, you think it was the planet chase that helped him to sell so quickly? I completely agree. I totally agree. Shout out to Mrs. JunkWax. Ooh. Excuse me, my friends. Mr. Marvelous Michigander, my brother. You're taking off to bed. If you win the Hype Train giveaway, just pick a box for you. I will absolutely do so, my man. Thank you so much, Mr. Siebert. You have a wonderful sleep, my man, and we will see you tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Same junk time, same junk channel on eBay Live, though. Yes, she did, Mr. Saltzgiver. I could not agree more. Much love to you, David. Thank you for starting the morning with us, pal. We'll see you tonight. Okie dokie. Mr. Mark Keys, you patient man. Good luck. And I see there is some new orders up there at jwv.com. So we will get into those in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Thank you as always, Mr. Mark Keys, for hitting that shop this morning. Truly appreciate it. I'm always happy to rip with you. Let's see if we can't find you something juicy. It would be cool to find a home field advantage in one of these for the first time. Let me bring my TikTok back. There we go. Thank you so much, Sober Bliss. I appreciate the positivity, my dude. Hey, what's up there, the amazing Randy? Good to see the Buckeye guy this morning. I was thinking about you early this morning, Randy, believe it or not. I know that sounds a little weird. I was actually scouring a couple of websites looking for some lots to buy, because if we're going to be live on eBay almost every single day, I have a hunch we're going to go through a lot more stuff. So I need to adjust our inventory accordingly. So I was looking for lots this morning, and I found a really, really cool Chris Olave autograph, but he was in his Ohio State uni. It was pretty cool. And I was like, oh man, my buddy Randy would love that one. But the guy wanted about 10 times too much for it, in my humble opinion. So he's going to keep it. All right, here we go, Mark Keys, my man. Starting out with the Seattle Mariner, Mr. Tyler Locklear. The ambassador of the Quan, the man McClanahan, Christian Walker. Some Morning Wood.
Giggity, giggity.
James Wood, rookie. Connor Norby. Max Fried. Man, we have found a lot of this young man. Edgar Cuero for the White Sox. I love where your head's at, Victor Lopez. Thank you, pal. Oh, I sure do, Randy. Mick Abel for the Fightin' Phillies. And folks, we have a frozen fractor of Mick Abel up here on the stand. It's actually right there. And that is a PSA 9, and it is numbered -4 out of 0. That's a pretty cool card. Shout out to Mick Abel. The name's Dalton. Rushing. Dalton Rushing for the Trolley Dodgers. Josh Smith, falling down. Shota of the Imanaga for the Cubbies. Grant McRae. Willie Adames. Westberg. Shout out to Jordan Simmons. Nick York. Spencer Schwellenbach for the Braves. Mr. Vandalay, good morning, brother. Mr. Rockwell, you just opened some Topps Batman packs from the Tim Burton film. You did not eat the gum, though? Come on now, bro. I'm just kidding. I know exactly what you're talking about, buddy. We've actually ripped through a few of those packs here on this show. How about a Trey Turner? Shea Langoliers for the Athletics. Your MVP, Mr. All Rise, Aaron Judge. We have an Aaron Judge rookie card that will be auctioned off tonight on eBay Live. Shameless plug. Always a Partey with Ketel Marte. Royce Lewis. That is such a fun card. He's like pointing back at him. Reminds me of Nelson from The Simpsons. Cedon Rafaela. Luis Arias, Silver Slugger for the San Diegans. David Goggins. One half of the Brothers Young, rookie. Vladdy. Hai-Song Kim, rookie. Shout out to Mikey Coban, the Trolley Dodgers on the parallel. Balake Snell, back-to-back Trolley Dodgers. A Rosarena. My friends, my family, my OGs, you know what I need. For possibly the last time, here on all 5 platforms, can I ask you to light that chat up like the 4th of July for Mr. Rosarena? Please and thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Rockwell, for the beautiful TikTok gifts. Sincerely appreciate that, my brother. Thank you, Mikey Koba. Oh, Mark Keys, that is very, very kind of you, my man. You want me to keep the Rosarena? I will absolutely do so, my brother, and that is very, very sweet of you. Thank you, Mark Keys. I have a place for that, buddy. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Mr. Peacharelli. Thank you, Jeffro. Thank you, Jared Whiting. Thank you, Cole Hostetler, you legend. It is awesome to see you this morning, Coley. Mr. Danny Rendon, thank you. And thank you again, Mark. How about an Alex Bregman? Oh, hell yeah. Another Seattle Mariner on the 7th inning stretch, Luis Castillo. Oh, that's awesome, John Taylor. There is nothing to be sorry about, my man. I'm stoked you sold that Ricky Henderson, buddy. Congratulations, my man, and thank you for letting me know. How about a Martian, Mr. Jason Dominguez for the Pinstripes? End zone, you nailed it. Thank you, pal. Awesome to see you this morning, buddy. And our short print is a Bobby Witt Jr. with the Santa hat. Not too shabby there, my good man. Sleeving that one up for you, Mark. Awesome to see you this morning, Cole Hostetler. Making my morning as always, legend. Thank you, Cole. And thank you also for following us over there to eBay Live, Cole Hostetler. That does not go unnoticed, sir. Speaking of OGs, how about a Corky Casas for the Bo Sox? You are very welcome, John Taylor. Thank you, pal. Zandy from the Netherlands. Mason Miller. Will Warren. Couple of alliterated brothers, Will Warren and Corbin Carroll. And a Carlos Correa. That is triple alliteration there, folks. That doesn't happen very often. Make that 4 in a row. Holy crapola. Folks, I am such a dork. This has nothing to do with money, but how cool is that? Oh, yeah, Hayden Birdsong would have made 5, but that is 4 alliterated players in a row. Will Warren, Corbin Carroll, Carlos Correa, and Seiya Suzuki. Pretty damn neat there, pal. Mr. Hayden Birdsong, rookie for the Gigantes. Shout out to Tuna. Yeah, they call him the fireman. That's his name. The fireman, also known as the gambler. Emmanuel Classe. Ooh. He might be going to a non-voluntary vacation, if you know what I mean. I've been on a couple myself. Junior Caminero. Mr. and Mrs. Flaherty's boy. Absolutely right, Mr. Turnbaugh. Good morning, Erich. Aurelvis Martinez. Bromber. Zach Wheeler. Chris Sale. JT Realmuto. PCA for the Cubbies. Matty Chapman. Luis Robert. The Castillo, so nice you got him twice there, Marky. Angel Martinez for the Crazy Clevelanders. Josh Young. Pobrecito. Altuvito. A different type of short print. And I'm going straight to hell. Darren Baker, Dusty's son, rookie for the Nationals. Shohei Ohtani-san. Almost last card there, pal. Sleeving that one up for you, too. And Mr. Mark, you got your 2023 Rookie of the Year for the Braves, Mr. Michael Harris. There you go, Marky Mark and the Keys bunch. It is always wonderful to rip together, my brother. Thank you again for hitting that shop. I truly appreciate it, Mark, and it's great to see you this morning, pal. I sincerely hope you're able to follow us over there to eBay Live, my man. Wouldn't be the same without you. Mr. Kirk Woa says, Dalen, how long about until my next card submission? So we are submitting sometime in the next couple of days. I always submit like around the 1st of the month. So I started the submission yesterday, but it's probably going to take me a few days. Thank you for asking, Kirk Woa. Good to see my favorite former fellow Washingtonian this morning. All right, Mr. Mark Keys, I appreciate the gift on the Randy Arozarena. Thank you, my brother. Oh, I got you, Mark. Now keep in mind, Mark, with that being said, my friend, there is never, ever, ever any pressure to buy anything on any of my channels, whether I'm live on eBay, whether I'm live on Twitch, TikTok, Facebook, Kick, or YouTube. There is one thing that will always stay the same. And that fact is that there is never any pressure to buy anything. The most important thing, Mark, is just that you're there, right? So thank you, brother. Mr. Whiting, you got all your wild cards in the mail yesterday. I am so glad you did, my brother. Another international shipment successful. That is a beautiful thing. I totally understand, Mark. I get it. I can empathize on that one, pal. Okie dokie. We are moving on. Thank you again, Mr. Keys. And Marky Mark, did you want the tin or no? Totally okay if not. But if you want it, I'll ship it to you. You're absolutely right, Cole Hostetler. Absolutely right, my brother, and that is a wonderful example. Thank you so much. Spot on, pal. Hey, sounds good, Marquise. That will be with your paquete, my brother. Thank you. All right, legends, let's refresh that shop real quick. And I think it is break time. Possibly. Oh, nope, we do have one more rip. Shout out to Robert Rondo. Ooh, we have some boxing cards. Ooh, that's going to be a fun one. Shout out to another mass hole. Robert, are you here this morning, brother? Hey, good morning. My little kick and wig. Mi hermano, El Guapito. Good to see you, Tony Hernandez. always, siempre. Hope you're having a wonderful morning, Tony. Another OG of our family that has been here for 5 years or so. Awesome to see you this morning, Tony Hernandez. Shout out to Robert Rondo. Are you here this morning, buddy? Jefecito, buenos dias. ¿Cómo está, señor? Mr. Victor Lopez says, Dalen, you going to be doing good on eBay from here on out? Good sales? I appreciate you saying that, Victor Lopez. I hope so. As you know, my man, that's kind of not how my brain works. Obviously, we do need money to keep this thing on the rails, but I think money is simply a byproduct of doing the right thing. So I focus on doing the right thing first, and then I think just money comes. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you saying that. As always, thank you, brother. Josh Anderson, thank you for smacking that follow button. Welcome to the family. Thank you, Sober Bliss. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got you, pal. All right, let me grab 3 packs of boxing, and let's rip. And that's out of a brand new sealed box, too. See if we can't find you one of those sweet, sweet holograms. Mr. Rockwell. Of course, brother. Of course. So you're just right after his rip. I apologize, Mr. Rockwell. You are right here, buddy. I got you covered, Mr. Pruitt. Actually, you know what, Sober Bliss? Are you in a huge hurry, pal? Because our buddy Mr. Rockwell says he's got to get back to work. So would you mind if we rip 1 pack for him? And then we'll come back to your boxing? Kirk Woa, you absolute legend. Thank you so much for the beautiful TikTok gifts, my brother. I actually haven't seen that one before. That's a new one. Oh, that is really cool. Thank you, Kirkamus. You rock my face off, Robert. Thank you, brother. All right. Good luck, Mr. Rockwell. Let's go. Tony Hernandez, we are breaking 2025 Topps Chrome Cosmic this morning. And we're going to get into that break in just a few minutes. We are full. All right, starting out with old Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers. These are a little sticky. Oh, wow. Double the Danvers. Carol Danvers times 2. One with a sweet little book or lunchbox or something. There's your premium insert. It is Crossbones on the silver. Sleeving that one up for you, buddy. How about a Funko short? Shout out to Paul Rudd and Ant-Man. Good morning, Johnny Solo. How are you, my dude? One of my favorite characters from Avengers Endgame. How about Bro Thor? So cool. Old Incredible Hulk. Shout out to Bruce Banner. Korg from Thor Ragnarok. And last but not least, Mr. Pruitt, some Ultron. Finishing that one off for you, buddy. Thank you, as always, Mr. Rockwell, for snagging a beautiful pack down from JunkWaxVintage.com and letting us rip it together. It is always a pleasure, my friend. And I sleeved up your premium insert as well. Big hugs and firm handshakes to Mr. Rockwell. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my friend. I know, isn't that cool? That Carol Danvers. Both of them. I think that might be holding the Tesseract or something from the story. Could be. But they are different numbers. That one is 18 and 20. So interesting though, right? Double the Danvers this morning. Thank you again, Mr. Rockwell. All right. You patient man, Robert. I appreciate you so much. Let's rip into some boxing, my brother. Thank you, Mr. Rockwell. My positive Pruitt. Hey, what's up, Levi? I am doing well this morning, my brother. How are you? Great to have you this morning, my man. All right, here we go. Starting out with a Jorge Castro. Old Tommy Hearns. Legend. Juan Kogi. Tommy Morrison. On the Spotlights in the Ring parallel. Rest in peace to the legend. And I think that was when he was fighting George Foreman. Oh, that was a good one. Sleeving that one up for you, pal. How about a Jeremy Williams? Vinny Paciencia. Kirk Johnson. Julio Cesar Vasquez. And look at the chin on that fella. Wow. Face of brick. The legend, Mr. Sugar Ray Robinson, on the International Boxing Hall of Fame. Hey, Mr. Rockwell, if you're going back to work, my friend, please have an absolutely fantastic Fri-Yay, and I hope to see you tonight on eBay. If not, remember, my brother, the next time that you're going to see me here on TikTok will be February the 10th. Just to be very clear. Have a great day, my dude. Thank you again. Ezzard Charles, another International Boxing Hall of Fame. Larry Donald. Alfred Cole. On the ropes. And that is Sugar Ray Robinson, scoring a big knockout win over Mr. Hudson. Jake Rodriguez, some J-Rod. And we're not talking about Julio. Mr. Robert Roden, we are live at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight, my friend. Lennox Lewis, another legend from across the pond. Alexander Zolkin. Michael Carbajal. Carmen Basilio, another International Boxing Hall of Fame. Montel Griffin, because this is how he does it. Hector Sanchez, the not-so-dirty Sanchez. Matt, good morning, my brother. Great to see you as always. David Tua. Buster Mathis. Junior Jones. And last but not least, my man, you got some Macho Camacho. Finishing off those packs for you, buddy. Those are always so fun to rip into. I cannot thank you enough for snagging those down from the shop. Robert. Mucho aprecio, my brother. Jefecito, can we run the Craig Biggio tonight? Possibly. Possibly. I do still have a guy that has got me holding on to it for him. I'm trying to be kind, but it's been like a week and a half and he hasn't paid me yet. So technically, if he doesn't buy it, we'll probably run it on eBay Live. Hey, it is always my pleasure, Robert. Thank you, pal. There is several big stars that you can find in those cards. Hunk Show, whatever your name is here on TikTok. Sorry about that, pal. Let me put your name on that one real quick, buddy. Robert Roden, yes, you can. That is the Biggio he was talking about. That one right there. So that is a glow super short print autograph numbered to 25 from Bo Jackson's Battle Arena. On card inspired ink autograph that I pulled myself. Isn't it cool? I totally agree, Robert. Thank you, pal. So, yep, that's the one that I think will be for sale sometime very soon. Thank you again, Mr. R. I appreciate it, Robert. More than you will ever know. Mr. Brent Sowens, what's up, buddy? Oh, thank you for snagging some packs down from JunkWaxVintage.com. I appreciate that, Brent. All right, let's refresh that shop real quick, legends. And then we do need to lock in some last break spots here as well. So Brent Sowens, I believe, is going to be our last family rip before we get into our break. And Mr. Sowens snagged 8 packs of 1990 Donruss Baseball. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Brent Sowens. Oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. You have an absolutely fantastic rest of your Fri-Yay, Robert. Thank you for starting the morning with us, my friend. It is always awesome to see my sober brother. Keep up the good work, my man. One day at a time gets it done. You know that. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my man. Thank you again. Alrighty. I feel you there, Mr. Robert Roden. It's a cool card. I totally agree. Hey, Tony Hernandez. It is J-Wad somewhere, my man. Jared Whiting, February 10th is your birthday. That's awesome, buddy. What level will you be on, if I may ask? Johnny Solo, you sold 3.2 thousand of new revenue yesterday, finished first out of 114. That's amazing, buddy. Keep up the good work there, Johnny Solo. I love seeing that, my brother. Thank you for the positivity. All right, legends, let me grab 8 packs of 1990 Donruss Baseball, and then we're going to get into a box of 2025 Topps Chrome Cosmic. Brent Sullins, my man.
Ooh, yeah.
Mr. Sullins, I have to sincerely apologize, my brother. So on the Junk Wax, I have grabbed several packs of this to open for our Junk Wax openings in the morning. I only have 2 packs left, my dude. I am so sorry. It is totally on me. I did not go in there and adjust my inventory after I pulled them out of there to rip. So, Mr. Sullins, would you like to choose another junk wax, or would you like me to choose for you? And Mr. Brent Sullins, I have been in recovery since October 6th, 2009. February 22 will be 5 years for you. That's amazing, brother. Keep up the good work, buddy. If there is one thing that I love seeing, above and beyond sports cards, of course, it is the disease of addiction getting its ass kicked. So keep up the good work there, Mr. Sullins. I love it. All right, I'm going to choose for you, pal, and I appreciate your trust. Thank you, Brent.
I am humble in general.
All right, all right. So, Mr. Sullins, we're going to do 4 packs, of 1991 Fleer football. I'm going to see if I can't find you that Barry Sanders Provisions. So that Barry Sanders Provisions, just a heads up, if we pull that card and it comes back a PSA 10, it's worth like over $1,000. That could be a very, very big card. So we're going to see if we can't find you one of those. And then we have some 1991 Donruss as well, looking for some Nolan Ryan, Ken Griffey Jr., Bo Jackson, etc. I cannot thank you enough, my brother. Thank you, Brent. All right, let's start, though, with 1990 Donruss Baseball. A lot of you know that this set has a very special place in my heart because it was the very first set that I ever hand collated myself when I was like 10 years old. So anytime I rip into these packs, it is unbelievably nostalgic. So thank you, Brent Sullins. Mr. Jason Weddle, good morning, my man. Awesome to see you back. Appropriate that you're here on possibly our final show. It will be our final show till February the 10th. Anyway. So like I said, folks, even if we go over there to eBay and we have an unbelievably successful week, I do plan on coming back here for just one more week to let everybody know if we're going to officially make the switch to eBay. All right. Starting out with Old Man Yastrzemski. How about some sticky wickets? Old Bill Buckner and that JWV-10 mustache. That is correct, Brent Sullins, yes. Jefecito, any Reds breakfast burritos today? Every day, my brother. Tu sabes way. How about a Scott Baio? Mike Smithson. Another luscious lip curtain. Carlos Quintana. Hal Morris. Mikey Stanton, Mike Bilecki, Slim with a tilted crim, Chucky Crim, Steve Finley with a very cold upper lip, shout out to Uncle Moosey, Mike Heathcliff, Jay Howell, the second plunk of the morning, Eric Plunk, Felix Fermin for the now defunct Indians. Did I see my brother jumping in here? Shout out to Gordy Bonkers. If I saw you, you handsome, tall son of a gun. Awesome to see you, Gordy. Hope you're having a great morning, my man. How about, before he got super juicy, Mr. Mark McGuire. Luis Aquino, it is awesome to see you this morning, Gordy. How are you, brother? Big hugs and firm handshakes to my fellow content creator and my fellow SCN teammate. Great to see you this morning, my man. Excited to see you again at the National this year. And this time I won't talk your ear off. Good to see you, Gordy. Ruben Sierra, shout out to the sheriff. And you know what, Gordy, while I have you, pal, we have started buying a whole bunch of collections, going live on eBay and selling them on eBay Live. I've actually come into a whole bunch of vintage stuff, and you and I need to connect, if that's okay, pal, because I could really use some of your expertise on some of this vintage stuff. I've been learning a lot, which is amazing, but you're on another level. So I'll be reaching out to you at some point, my brother. Oh, I would love to. Thank you, Gordy. I sure will, pal. You know it. How about Old Man Yastrzemski? We actually just sold a 1960 Yastrzemski rookie. That was fun. We also sold a 1955 Sandy Koufax rookie. That was pretty sweet. Yes, we are, Gordy. Yes, we are, my brother. We are teammates now, officially, my man. How about the crime dog? Hall of Fame legend, Mr. Fred McGriff. Danny Gladden. Rock Reigns, channeling his inner Eazy-E. Doc Gooden. Dan Pasqua. McCaskill. And last but not least, my man, how about the Nolan Express?
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, that is a magnificent last card for you, my man. Congratulations. Whenever we find Holy Noly, he's got to go up there on the stand. And by the way, Gordy Bonker, we do have a 1909 Cy Young up there on the stand, too. I've hung on to that one for a couple of weeks because it's special, but we are going to probably sell that one on eBay Live this weekend. All right. Let's move on to some 1991 Fleer football. Let's see if we can't find you that elusive Provisions. Oh, and we start out with Warren Moon? Former Seahawk? Yes, please. Outstanding. Mr. Schmazzy, correct. Yes. We have the same name on every single platform. Whether that is X, Instagram, eBay Live, all of the above. And I appreciate you so much for asking, Mr. Schmazzy. Great to see you, pal. Danny D, that is a Walter Payton rookie card. Yes, sir. It is a BGS 6.5 on that one. We also have a Guy LaFleur rookie up there, too. SGC 6.5. All right, good luck, my friend. Starting out with a Bill Andre Reed. Joe Montana. Ruben Mays. Lonnie Young. Chris Warren for my Seattle Sea Chickens. Clyde Simmons. Johnny Meads. Torrey Epps. Chris Smith. And I gotta love the typo. Way to go, Fleer. Way to go. The Bengals. The Bengals. Rob Burnett. Bruce Reimers. They spelled that one right. Simon Fletcher. Maurice Carthon. James Brooks. How about the Deuce? Legend, Mr. Emmett Smith for Dem Boys. Jackie Slater. Ed West. Danny Villa. Mike Dumas. Good morning, Johnny Utah. Great to see you, Brandonio. How are you, my friend? Art Monk. Junior Seau. Rest in peace to the legend. Keith Sims. Reggie White. Rest in peace to another legend. My camera is freezing? Uh-oh. That's not great. Is my camera freezing for other people? Is everybody freezing? Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Schmazzy. So it looks like TikTok is good. That is so weird. Yeah, it must be a Twitch thing, gosh dang it. I am so sorry about that, folks. Unfortunately, that's super weird. And I look down here, we do have kind of a bad connection this morning through OBS. Weird. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. That is bizarre. Well, I apologize, folks. Sorry about that. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot I can do about that. Sorry, folks. But I do appreciate you bearing with me. Thank you. All right. Mr. Bruce Perkins. Another Emmett Smith. Jason, YouTube is freezing up really bad. Thank you. I appreciate you letting me know, brother. So it looks like TikTok is solid, but it looks like the other channels are having some freezing issues this morning. Gosh dang it. Sorry about that, folks. Mr. Don Mozabar. And Legends. This is just another reason why we are switching to eBay. Because we don't have these kind of issues on eBay when we only have to go live on one platform, right? Leon Seals. Daryl Pollard. Steve McMichael. Shout out to Mongo and the NWO. Derek Thomas. And Brandon Franz. So I know you're just coming in here this morning, my brother. But this is a very special show this morning, my friend. Because this is our final show on all 5 platforms until at least February the 10th. Because starting next week on Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, we're going to take every single JWV show to eBay Live. Very, very excited for it. How about a chat list? Louis Sharp, Mike Rozier, Sam Mills, Heller, John Williams for my Seattle Sea Chickens. Good morning, T-Dubs. Good to see you this morning, my man. Anthony Toney, Warren Moon, Wilkins, Stonebreaker, Derek Walker, shout out to Deadpool, Mr. Wade Wilson, Greg Townsend with my Seattle Seahawks co-starring, Jack Trudeau, thought he was the Prime Minister of Canada, Warren Williams, Greg Riccozzi for the Clevelanders, Lorenzo White, Mecklenburg, Meggett, Anthony Munoz, and an all-pro Mr. Charles Haley, finishing that one off for you. And Brent, we are down to 2 more packs, my friend. The last 2. And then, folks, we're getting into our break this morning. Some 2025 Topps Chrome Cosmic. And it looks like we have good signal now here on OBS. So it looks like everything should be coming through clear now. Good morning, Rashid. Good to see you this morning, my man. Bumblebee Tuna right back at you. Bombay Tuna. Alrighty then. All right, here we go, brother. Lee Smith, Juan and Emilian Samwell with that dastardly dirt squirrel. Kevin Romine, Lettuce. Deion James, Mark Williamson, Kevin Reimer. Bill Spires for the Brew Crew. Shout out to Andrew Schemper, our family devil dog. Ivan Calderon, former Seattle Mariner. The San Francisco Giants most wanted, Mr. Terry Kennedy. Shout out to Ryan Kennedy. John Franco, the Paul Bearer, Mr. Don Paul. Mikey Witt, Harold Reynolds rap, commentator extraordinaire and legend for my Seattle Mariners. Mark Salas, Lee Gutterman. Hops, Willie Stargell on the puzzle. Hubie Brooks for the Trolley Dodgers. How about some old Greg?
Come out, Greg. Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
Tommy Gregg. Will the Thrill. The chiseled chin of Mr. Darren Dalton. Hit him in the Steeb. Old Dave Steeb. Jimmy Key, back-to-back Blue Jays. Always smoking that herb. Kent Urbeck. Casey Candalen. Willie Randolph. Daryl Ackerfelds. Steve Olin. Checklist. Tim Burke. Ricky Henderson. Shout out to our buddy Dutchie. Old Keith Comstock. One of the funniest cards in card history. Shout out to old Keith Comstock. And that luscious lip curtain. That's a nice one. And last but not least, another Pops, Mr. Willie Stargell. And that finishes off 8 beautiful packs this morning, Mr. Brent Sullins, my brother in recovery. I thank you so much for snagging those down from the shop, my friend. It is always a pleasure to rip together. Thank you so much. And excited I could find you a little holy noly in there too, pal. A little bonus. There you go, T-Dubs. That's right. Mr. Levi Matthews has a question. I saw the PSA thing on my shop. How does that work? It is very simple, Levi. So if I pull a card for you here on this channel and you would like to have that card graded, all you have to do is go to our website and select the grading and pay for it, and I send the card off for you. And then when it comes back, it does come back to me, and then I send it out to you when they come back. All right, let me put Mr. Sullins' name on this little bad boy. And folks, we need to lock in the last few break spots, and then we're going to bust into some Topps Chrome Cosmic. You are very welcome, Levi Matthews. Thank you for asking, buddy. Very cool seeing my buddy Gordy Bonkers in here this morning. Folks, if you like vintage cards and you have not followed my buddy Bonkers yet, you absolutely should. He is awesome. My buddy Gordy Bonkers. So if you go look up Bonkers Cards, that's the fella. Love that dude. And he is also my Sports Cards Nonsense teammate, too. Fun fact. Texas Robert, I appreciate you watching over there on Kick, my man. Thank you. Excuse me. We should be fine now. Everything is coming through clear. Johnny Utah, did you hear the announcement this morning, Brandon? I hope so. It is Joe Gotti. Our buddy Joe says that looks like a nice Lamar Jackson card right there. It sure is. So that is a booklet on-card autograph rookie from 2018 Playbook. And it's numbered 7th on print to 35. Beautiful. And that will be for sale over there on eBay Live, too. Shameless plug. All right, all right. Absolutely right, Tuna. And he says the cool part about having me submit your cards to PSA is you get a grade reveal when they come back, before you actually get them in hand. So, Brandon, and to all of you that are just coming in here this morning, we do have a giant announcement here on this channel. So I've tried to tell everybody over the last couple of weeks that this will be our final show on all 5 platforms until Tuesday, February the 10th. Okay? So I know a lot of you are used to coming on here to YouTube or TikTok or Facebook or Kick or Twitch and finding me here almost every single morning and almost every single evening. Our show schedule will not change. So we will still be live Tuesday morning, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, Wednesday night, Friday morning, Friday night, and Saturday night as well. But the only change is, folks, every single show that I just mentioned will only be on eBay Live for all next week. We're doing a test week over there on eBay Live to see how the mornings are going to go. But how we're going to do it, I'll give you both scenarios, okay? So if we go over there to eBay Live next week and we fall flat on our face and we have like 10 people watching, then we'll probably end up coming back on February the 10th and we're going to stick right where we're at. However, if we go over there to eBay Live next week and it blows up, like I think it might, then when I come back here February the 10th, it will probably be our last week on all 5 platforms. I know it's kind of sad, but it's actually something that we shouldn't be sad about because this channel is growing, right? But I know change is scary. I totally understand. And I hope from the bottom of my heart that every single one of you will join us over there on eBay Live next week. A lot of you have, especially my OGs that have been here for the better part of half of a decade. It has been so cool to see you guys merging with the family over there on eBay and helping them out and giving them like channel lore and telling them all about this channel and what we've been doing here the last 5 years. Pretty damn cool. So thank you to each and every one of you who have done that. And Joe Gotti, it is exactly right. Yep. Same name on eBay, my friend. And actually, the easiest way to find our channel is if you go to my TikTok profile. On my TikTok profile, there is a link tree. It's tappable. If you tap that link tree, the very first button on our link tree says, join us on eBay. That'll take you right to our eBay store with one tap. And then all you have to do, there's a banner that comes up that says this seller goes live on eBay, and you can see the events. You tap that see events button, you will see every single show that we already have pre-set up. And if you tap the notification bell, you will actually get a push notification when we go live. Pretty great. I know you are, Brandon Franz. Love you, brother. Ah, there you go, Mikey Koba. I like it. He says, fun fact, eBay is joining the JunkWaxVintage Card Club, not the other way around. I love it, brother. Thank you. Victor Lopez says, eBay Live is better. You know, my man, it's been a lot of fun. I will say that. And it's been pretty damn cool. So, folks, our very first eBay show that was about 10 weeks ago, I think we had like 20 people in there, maybe. Every single show that we have done has increased in viewership significantly, to the point that last Saturday we had over 200 people in the room for most of the show. It was amazing. So again, thank you so much to those of you who have already joined us over there, and thank you in advance to those of you who will join us over there in the next few days. We truly, from the bottom of our hearts, appreciate it. Thank you. We would not still be able to do this without each and every one of you, and that's a fact. So, enough of Dalen talking. Let's rip into some Cosmic, shall we? But I need to lock in some break spots here real quick. So thank you for bearing with me for 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Let's do it. All right, Mr. Whiting, 26 and 28. Thank you, Jared. Got you locked in there, pal. Mr. Mikey Koba, number 19. Thank you. Got you locked in there, brother. Mr. DJP, Dennis, my fellow Texan, taking spot number 18. Thank you, Dennis. Next, my gorgeous Georgian, Mr. Saltzgiver, number 20. Mr. Ray Wells, my Mountain Dew dad, my terrific Tennessee brother, taking 17 and 25. Thank you very much, Ray Wells. Got you locked in there, Ray. Next, Mr. Tuna, taking spot number 13. Thank you, Tuna. Mr. Jason Frazier, my fellow Austinite, taking spot number 16. Thank you to my favorite snot boogie, Mr. Jason Frazier. For those of you that don't know, Mr. Jason Frazier's name on eBay is Snot Boogie. It's hilarious. Next is Tuna, one more time, taking 11 and 29. Thank you, Tuna. I got you locked in there, pal. Next, Mr. Mikey Koba, taking 7, 22, 23, 27. I got that. So I'm missing 3 spots, 1, 5, and 15. So I'm going to keep on going through here, folks. I got to be somewhere. 8 and 10, Jared Whiting. Jordan Simmons got number 9. Juan Cerda, numero 3. Gracias, Juan. Mr. Saltzgiver, 2 and 30. Gotcha. We did not do the hype train race yet. We will do it after the break. Mr. Braxton, spot number 1. There we go, Mr. Fecht. First break magic for you, Braxton. Thank you, buddy. So now we're missing 5 and 15. There it is. Mr. Joe Ellis got number 5. And Mr. Todd O'Hara has number 15. Thank you, Todd. And there you have it, legends. Thank you, Todd O'Hara. I appreciate that very much. I got you locked in there, pal. Levi M., have I pulled a downtown of any kind? Oh, yes. We have pulled a lot of downtowns here on this channel, my man, over the last 5 years. More than I can even count. And you're exactly right, Tony Hernandez. I sincerely appreciate your understanding of that, my brother. Thank you. I could not say that any better myself. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is.
It's time!
2025 Topps Chrome Cosmic. Best of luck to each and every one of you. And Brandon Franz, my brother from another mother, also known as Johnny Utah. Smacking that resub button for 29 months. That is astonishing, Brandon, and I truly appreciate it, brother. It is awesome to have you this morning, pal. And I have a hunch that the next chapter of JWV is going to be pretty damn cool. And you're going to be a large part of it, sir. All right, ladies and gentlemen. You know what we must do. We got to randomize and find out who gets what. All right, sorry about that, legends. My mom's here. Head out to JunkWax Mama. Brandon Franz, I sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate the kind words, brother. Thank you so damn much, and you're absolutely right, pal. But I wouldn't be able to do that without each and every one of you, and that's a fact. So I always give it up to you every day. That's what it's all about. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck. Oh, how about lucky number 3? 2 and 1. 3 it is. Allow me just a moment here, legends. I do have some baseball teams in there. If you all would allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, I got to help my mama with something real quick. Thank you so much, Tuna. I hope so, Levi. Thank you for the positivity, my brother. Very, very much. My TikTokers. Ken Snyder. I should rip the pack number 4s? Maybe. And you're absolutely right, Luke Moyce. Thank you, my brother. I have seen you over there on eBay Live as well. Thank you, Lukey. Thank you, Victor Lopez. Thank you, T-Dubs. All right, legends. Douglas Fry, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the family, my man. If you would allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, my friends, I'll be right back. All right. Thank you, my dear friends. I appreciate you bearing with me. Thank you, thank you. All right. So we had number 3 on the dice. As always, legends, if you're over here on TikTok, I do apologize because we are live on 5 separate simultaneous platforms right this second. There's one of those 5 platforms that cannot see the randomization, and that is TikTok. So if you would like to see the randomization, it just takes a second, and then we'll be right back. But if you want to see the randomization, all you have to do is make the switch to Twitch or YouTube or Kick or Facebook. You have 4 different options, and you can find all of those options on my TikTok link tree that's on my TikTok profile. Okay? Good luck. 3 times. Here we go. 1, 2. And if you were so inclined, you can start trading your teams. Right? Meow. There you have it. I'll give you just a couple of minutes to trade those teams if you would like. If you want me to lock in the teams that you have, please let me know, and I'm happy to do it. Good morning, Wade. One more shout out to Kirk Woa, Mr. Rockwell Pruitt, Victor Lopez, Ken Snyder, Luke Moyce, Stacy Stumetz. Good to see you this morning, Stace. Josh Anderson, Wody, Card Hitta. Good to see you this morning, my brother. Welcome back. All right, Mikey Kobos says lock in number 19. Oh, hell yeah. You got your trolley dodgers, my brother. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Outstanding. Hell yeah. Tuna, trying to trade some teams with Mr. Saltzgiver. Jason Frazier says lock number 16. Thank you. The Brew Crew. Got you locked in there, pal. Thank you. And what are we listening to right now? There we go. Switch it up a little bit. He might not be here, Tuna. Oh, there he is. Sorry about that. Mr. Whiting, you've hit the Cardinals at the 10 spot for like 3 breaks in a row. It happens to the best of us, my brother. Weird how that happens, though, right? It's crazy. Would you like me to lock him in for you, my man, or would you like to trade those St. Lunatics? Shout out to our buddy Jeffro. Although I don't think Jeffro's in this break. Rashid, nothing on TikTok? What do you mean, my brother? Is my video not coming through on TikTok or something? Yeah. So we don't have any music on TikTok. Correct. Yeah. Thank you, Ross. I appreciate that, buddy. So we haven't had music on TikTok for quite a while. Unfortunately, because of TikTok. Because they're a pain in the rear. So as always, legends, if you want to listen to music during my show, all you have to do is make the switch to Twitch or YouTube or Kick or Facebook. Good morning, Joe. Great to see you, my brother. How is Mr. Shilly on this fantastic Fri-Yay morning? Thank you for beating that screen like it called your mother something derogatory. Always good to see you, my man. All right, Mikey Koba, lock you in at number 23. Thank you, buddy. You got my Seattle Mariners, you lucky ducky. All right, legends, I do not see any trading here in the chat, so I'm going to give you about another 15 seconds, and I'm going to go ahead and lock them in. Thank you, Sky. Gotcha. Padres at number 21. Thank you, Ray Wells. Yeah, just not on this screen, Danny Rendon. Not on this specific screen, my man. You'll get it right back as soon as I switch screens. Matter of fact, looks like everybody's good. There you go. There's your music back. All right, legends. We're going to start with number 1, Mr. Infect, taking down the Nationals. Perfect. All right. Sorry, had to give my boy some love. Next is Mr. Saltzgiver taking down the Gigantes. The Giant. Oh, wait a second. We might have a trade. Last minute trade. Okay, looks like Giants and Cubs. So, Jason Saltzgiver, you're going to have the Cubs in number 2. Perfect timing. Thank you, brother. And then Cubs and Giants. So you got the Cubs number 2. And he's going to have the Giants number 29. Thank you, gentlemen. Got you covered. All right, Juan Cerda taking the Reds. Austin Mars, Tampa Bay Rays. Joe Ellis, number 5. You got the Red Sox. Jason Saltzgiver, spot number 6, the Blue Jays. Mikey Coban, number 7, the Diamondbacks. Jared Whiting, my Canadian cousin, taking the Rangers in spot number 8. Jordan Simmons, my brother from another mother. Number 9, the Pirates, looking for some Paul Skeens. And man, I would love to find him one. Mr. Whiting. One more for our Canadian cousin, taking down the Cardinals. Shout out to Jeffro and Kyle Willard, our Cardinal fans in the family. Tuna, number 11, the Guardians. Jason Saltzgiver, number 12, the Marlins. Tuna, number 13, the Mets. Austin Mars, number 14, the White Sox. Todd O'Hara, the Todd father, taking down the Atlanta Braves. We are halfway there, legends. Mr. Ray Wells taking the Angels in spot number 17. DJP, number 18, the Orioles. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. Jason Saltzgiver, number 20, the Tigers. Mikey Coban, number 22, the Twinkies. Jared from the island of Flores, the Royals, in number 24. Ray Wells, our favorite Mountain Dew dad over here on Twitch, number 25, somebody bang a trash can. For Bubba and Mr. Peachariles, Astros. Jared Whiting, number 26, the Athletics. Congratulations on that one, Mr. Whiting. I sincerely hope I can find you a sweet little Kurtz in there. Mr. Coban, number 27, the Rockies. One more shout out to my Spokane Indians. Jared Whiting, number 28, the Fightin' Phillies. And Jason Saltzgiver, last but definitely not least, with those damned Yankees. If you all would do me a huge favor, please, take a gander at that list. If it looks accurate and appropriate, may I please have a hell yeah in the chat? Or a heck yeah, if that is better for you. So I know we're ready. Mike, that was my son. Yes. Correct. Thank you, Ken Snyder. Thank you, DJP. Thank you again, Joe, for the beautiful TikTok gift. I appreciate it, pal. Thank you, Sky. Thank you, Mr. Saltzgiver. All right, legends. Let's do it. My dear friends, my family, for possibly the last time here on Twitch, TikTok, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube, you know what we must do. We shout grippeth. And we shout rippeth. Good luck. Little blade safety. Muy importante. And as always, my dear friends, we're doing a little pack 4-ectomy. And one last. All right, empty box there, my friends. Good luck. Levi says hit in the first pack. Man, that would be awesome. I appreciate you trying to speak that into existence, Levi. Let's do it. Mr. Knowlton, good morning, David. Good morning, Mr. Josh Anderson, Victor Lopez, Rashid Ward, Joe Shilley, Mr. Snyder. All right, first round of 5. Here we go. Starting out with some WKRP in Cincinnati, Chase Petty, CJ Abrams. Going to the Braves because it is technically a base card, but Hammer and Hank, A.A. Ron, Babe Ruth, and Willie Mays. Angel Martinez. Zach Veen for the Rockies, rookie. All rise, Mr. Aaron Judge. I like how you spoke that into existence, Mr. Saltzgiver. Oh, there we go. For the Padres, Sky. Congratulations, my friend. And you were right, Levi M. We got a hit the very first pack. And it is 1/2 a Slam Diego on the green Interstellar Refractor, number to 75, Manny Machado. Beautiful. That is 62 out of 75 on that one for you, Sky. Pobrecito, Altuvito, Jeremy Pena, back-to-back trash can bangers. Manny Machado, so nice, you got him twice. Good morning, Yesy Hockey. Great to see you as always, my brother. How are you? Hey, you and I both, Joe. So we love Topps Chrome Cosmics so much that we did a whole round of card stands in honor of Topps Chrome Cosmic, one of my favorite modern products ever. Tariq Screwball for the Motor City Kitties on the extraterrestrial talent. Grant McCrae. Mr. Austin Riley for the Braves. There we go, Astros. How about a Nucleus Refractor rookie, Mr. Cam Smith? And that one goes to our favorite Mountain Dew dad, Mr. Ray Wells. Jackson Holiday on the Lightspeed. And Leo Jimenez, last but not least, for the Blue Jays. I love it, Jesse Hockey. I hope it is a positively busy morning, my man, if you know what I mean. It's been a busy one over here, too, and I'm very, very grateful. So for those of you that don't know, this is our final show because next week we're taking everything over to eBay Live. So this will be our final Fri-Yay morning show until the week of the 10th of February. So I sincerely hope that all of you will follow us over there to eBay Live. I know, Yesy Hockey. I know it, brother. I know. But you've joined us over there on eBay Live, my man. I seen you. So we're going to do a test week on eBay Live next week. I love it so much, Brandon Franz. Would you like to come to my room for some toast? Encarnacion. Shout out to Ramses. All right, here we go. Hi Song Kim, rookie for the Trolley Dodgers. Shout out to Mikey Koba. Jackson Churio. How about a little double D? Dylan Dingler on the rookie refractor for the Motor City Kitties. Zach Wheeler. Brooks Baldwin for the White Sox. I think you're right, Ray Wells. Thank you, pal. Hal Schwarber. Ultraviolet Beam, Big Ben Rice for the Pinstripes, rookie. Mr. Yu Darvish. Will Smith for the Trolley Dodgers. Shout out to Mikey Koba. Willie Adamas. Adolis Garcia. Castillo for my Seattle Mariners. Max Fried for the Pinstripes. Augustin Ramirez for Bienvenidos a Miami, the Marlins. How about a Stars in the Night SP for the Cubbies, rookie, going to my gorgeous Georgian, Mr. Jason Saltzgiver. Congratulations, brother.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
That's a pretty one. And we actually found one of these numbered to 50 on Wednesday night. And last but not least, for the Diamondbacks, Mr. Jordan Lawler. And that is round number 2. Round number 3, my friends, after I snag myself a little sippy. Cheers. Man, I love that spicy water. Thank you, Joe. And I love the positivity. Thank you, Yesy Hockey. Big hugs and firm handshakes to my brother, my crazy Clevelander. We saw the other Clevelander, Mr. Tim Hudson, in here this morning. I love you so much, Brandon. Levi says, how long will I be live today? We'll probably be live. So what I'm going to do here, pal, is after we get done with this break, I'm probably going to call a last call because we have been here for a couple hours this morning. I do have a lot of stuff to get done in the middle of the day today before we go live tonight on eBay Live. So we're probably going to get done with this break. I will call last call. So if you want to snag something down from JunkWaxVintage.com, you are absolutely welcome to do so. But if we do not have any orders, we will call it a morning. And I'll see you back here on eBay Live tonight. We're going to do the Hitbox giveaway right after the break, Texas Robert Roden. All right, we have a Michael Harris. Marcelo John Mayer. Good morning, Teddy. Great to see you, brother. How is my moderator extraordinaire this morning? Christian Campbell. Couple of 1-2 bow socks on the star clusters. Keyshaw for Minnesota. Durbin for the Brew Crew rookie. Ooh. What do we have back here, my friends? We about to find out. Yesy Hockey has a question.
Oh, yeah. What kind of a question you want to ask her?
He says, how juicy was the UFC break? I had company for the fights, couldn't participate, but was jelly. Bro, it was very good. All 4 boxes were pretty damn good, my man. And it was so good that we're probably going to end up doing a whole lot more UFC breaks over there on eBay Live. Very, very excited to do so. And with that being said, folks, we're going to open up some new avenues that we have never gone down here at JWV. So we're going to have hockey breaks over there on eBay. We're going to have soccer breaks on eBay. More basketball, football, baseball, some WWE breaks over there on eBay too. So you're going to see some new stuff there, legends. And I'm very, very excited. Hey, what's up there, Trushi? Good to see you, my man. Big hugs. and firm handshakes to my content creating brother. So Trush, my dude, I know you're just coming in here this morning, my man. Big announcement. This could possibly be our last Fri-Yay morning show here on TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube. Because we are taking the entire show over to eBay Live starting next week. I know, it's a big change, right? So we're going to do a beta test week over on eBay next week. So on eBay next week, folks, I will be live Tuesday morning, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, Wednesday night. We do not go live on Thursdays because that's the day that myself and Mrs. JunkWax are going to record our podcast. But then I'll be there Friday morning and Friday night and then Saturday night also. Trush, yes. It should tell you everything that you need to know that we are possibly taking all JWV programming over to eBay Live. Yeah. Yeah. You should definitely do it if you can. Yes, absolutely. Teddy, no more breaks on TikTok. So what we're going to do, my man, we're going to do every JWV show over on eBay next week, but for one solid week, and we're going to see how it goes. That's all we can do, right? If it is successful, then what I'm going to do, what I plan on doing, is coming back and doing one solid last week, the week of February 10th, right here on all 5 platforms. And I'll let everybody know. Please do, my brother. Please do. You've got my phone number. Please do, brother. Would love to chat with you today, Trushy. So that's the plan, is we're going to do a test week over there. If we fall flat on our face, then we will come back and we'll be live on all 5 platforms for the foreseeable future. But if it is as successful as I think it's going to be, then our final week on all 5 platforms would be the week of February 10th. So even if we're super successful, we will still have one more week here on all 5 platforms. Cool? Just to let everybody know. Back to the break, my friends. Nick Enright for the Crazy Clevelanders. And Mr. Simmons, you got the Pirates, my man. Looking for some Paul Skeens. My PC, some Chaz. Garrett, who likes to crochet in his free time for the Bostonians. The Pasquatch, Vinny Pasquantino for the Royals.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
Tuna, my dude. Holy crapola. Wow. Number to 25, rookie autograph, Luis Angel Acuna. Felicidades, Tuna. You win this morning, my brother. Holy crapola. That's beautiful. I know, Jimmy Delaney. Good to see you this morning, my man. Woohoo! That is 5th on print to 25 there, Tuna. Congratulations, pal. Yeah, that's pretty much a color match, right? That's pretty damn neat. Congratulations, Tuna. Stoked I could find that for you, my brother. As the kids would say, you are paid. Marcelo John Mayer on the Lightspeed rookie. Logan O'Hoppe. Salvi for the Royals. Sweeney for the Motor City Kitties. We have a Jackson Churio on the ET for the Brew Crew going to Jason Frazier. And Giancarlo, do not call me Mikey, Stanton. Finishing off round number 3. Good to see you this morning, Mr. Delaney. How are you, my man? That's a nice one, Tuna. Congratulations, brother. Hell yeah. All right, legends, round number 4. So like I said earlier, folks, we have been here for 2.5 hours of quality family time on this fantastic Friday morning. If you would like me to rip something for you this morning, I'm very happy to do it. But I would need you to head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com right this second and snag something down from the shop. As always, legends, there is never any pressure to do so. But if you wanted me to rip something for you this morning, now would be the time to hit the shop. Mr. Busby, welcome to the family, Anthony. Nice to have you this morning, my man. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my friend. Big Mo Co, good morning, pal. Thank you for hitting that follow button, too. All right, we have a Screwball. And good morning, Dweezil Zappa. Good to see you this morning, David. Tomoyuki Shigano. Oh, we have a Starfractor. How about some Morning Wood?
Giggity, giggity.
James Wood on the rookie Star Refractor for the Nationals. And that one goes to Braxton Fecht. That is first break magic for Braxton. Congratulations, my man. Beautiful. Those Starfractors are friggin' sweet. Love those. And good morning, Mr. Rizzo. over here on the TikTok. He says, bro, I stumble across you here and there. You're the GOAT. Your fun and energy is great. Buddy. You were hit me in the feels, pal. That is very kind of you to say. Thank you, buddy. Sincerely appreciate that, Mr. Rizzo. Glad you're here this morning, my man. Welcome to the family, my dude. Juan Soto, the $765 million man. The ambassador of the Quan for the Guardians. Aurelvis for the Blue Jays. We have a dollop of Dollander for the Rockies, rookie on the ultraviolet beam. Isaac Paredes, always on sale for the Braves. The Lawnmower Man, Mr. Jackson Jobe. I hope somebody gets that extremely obscure reference. We have a Brian Reynolds rap on the refractor for the Pirates. That one goes to Jordan Simmons. Congratulations, Jordan, my brother from another mother. Royce Lewis for Minnesota. There we go. Ask and we shall receive, Jordan Simmons. You got your little Paul Skeens in there on the Cosmic, my buddy. Luis Arias, Silver Slugger for the Padres. Francisco Alvarez, another one for the Mets and Tuna. To go with your Luis Angel Acuna numbered to 25 autograph, my dude. Beautiful. Love those Nucleus refractors. And Sammy Kershaw. Last but not least for the Trolley Dodgers, going to Mr. Mikey Koba.
One down, one to go.
Cheers, my friends. Broast. All right. Those fabled pack number 4s, folks. Good luck. Anybody have any big plans for this Fri-Yay or this weekend? Anybody doing anything fun? Jordan, you think that's actually your first Paul Skeens? No way, buddy. Well, I am honored and humbled that we could pull that together, pal. Thank you, thank you. All right, here we go. Starting out with my marvelous Seattle Mariners, Mr. Logan Gilbert. Jaron Duran, Adael Amador, rookie for the Rockies. Thank you so much, Danny Rendon, my Colorado cousin. How about On the Contreras? Junior Caminero for the Tampa Bay Rays. You work on the weekends, Yesy Hockey? I know how that goes. Christian Campbell for the Bo Sox. Oh, there we go, Athletics. Mr. Jared Whiting. I am so glad we could find you some Kurtz in there, brother. Nick Kurtz, rookie on the ET refractor. Beautiful. Mr. Malchow, thank you for smacking the follow button, brother. T, doing some outdoor hockey in Tampa. That's going to be fun, my dude. Shout out to my teammate, Mr. Doug Plagans, who is the voice of the Florida Panthers. Mr. George Springer. Carlos Correa, Mr. I Can't Pass a Physical. For the Astros, somebody bang a trash can. Dustin Harris. Speaking of Harrises, 2 Harrises in a row, and that is a Blue Moon refractor, numbered to 99. That is your 2023 Rookie of the Year, Mr. Michael Harris. And that one goes to Todd O'Hara. Shout out to the Todd father. Congratulations, Todd. Peanut butter and jealous. Mr. Trey Turner. Rooker for the Athletics. Jacob Wilson, back-to-back Athletics. Marcelo John Mayer for the Red Sox on an ET rookie refractor. And last but not least, PCA for the Cubbies. There you go. Mrs. Junkwax is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. There's my wifey. Good to see you, good looking. How are you there, babe? So fun fact, Mrs. Junkwax is out at an appointment right now. So she is not in the house here with me. But it's very cool to see her in the chat. Good to see you, love. She says, hello, sir. How dare you? Oh, she is home. I'm so sorry. I take that back. She's totally home. Love you, babe. All right, legends. What an awesome break for our fantastic Fri-Yay morning. Congratulations to Tuna, who hit that bad boy. I am peanut butter and jealous of that one too, Tuna. That is sick, pal. And most of you know that autographs are not guaranteed in those cosmic boxes. So to find an autograph is already like the white whale, and then to find a good one like that, numbered to 25, is amazing. So congratulations, Tuna, and I truly believe that that is good karma, my friend. Nicely done. Mr. Bad Apple, you have a flawless Griffey Jr. numbered to 10 patch. Otto, if I would be interested, I would be interested. So Bad Apple, if you want to hit me behind the scenes in the DMs, absolutely. Or Bad Apple, if you don't mind, my man, you can hit me with a direct email. My email address, if you're ready for it, is my first name, Dalen, D-A-L-E-N, like Dale plus N, at JunkWaxVintage.com. Dalen at JunkWaxVintage.com. So feel free to shoot me a photo of that, my man, and I'd love to see it. Maybe we can come to a deal. That would be sick. Thank you for asking, my man. I'm a big Ken Griffey Jr. collector. Especially flawless. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to refresh that shop real quick, make sure I'm not missing anything, and then we have a hype train race to get into. See if we can't find somebody something juicy out of one of those hit boxes. All right. So we are current up there in the shop, folks. So you know what that means.
It's time!
If you would allow me just a moment here, folks, we need to flip the screen. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. Now, folks, I will apologize one more time. For the moose races, if you're over here on TikTok, you will not be able to see the moose race. I know it sucks, but you can see the moose race if you go to my TikTok profile, tap on the link tree, and there's a line of white icons across the top of my link tree. The one in the middle is a cartoon comment box, and all you do is tap that little bad boy and it'll bring you right on over here to Twitch. There's also an icon up there for YouTube, so you can watch on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or Kick. You have 4 options. Ray Wells, if you're taking off, my brother, please have an absolutely fantastic remainder of your Fri-Yay, and we will see you tonight, my man. Thank you as always, Ray Wells. You do the same, Mr. Saltzgaber. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my brother. Thank you as always, my gorgeous Georgian. All right, legends. Let's put some names in on our moose race here. All right. That is everyone that participated in that hype train this morning. Shout out to Ryan Kennedy, Mikey Koba, Jordan Simmons, Nurse Tony, Mark Keys, Tuna, David Sieber, Tim Hudson, my brother from Norway, Mr. Thomas Fredrickson, moderator extraordinaire, Mr. Alex Wayne, Druzer, Mr. Rocket City Knee Scooters himself, my fellow South Texan, Mr. Austin Mars, and my Colorado cousin, Mr. Danny Rendon. 13 of you in here. Let's throw 30 seconds on the clock. We have 2 JWV hitboxes up there. Hey, Mr. Ghost Sign and Neon, welcome back, my man. Nice to see you as always. Oh, I appreciate you so much, brother. Hey, Ghost Sign and Neon, always remember, my friend. Of course, I appreciate you saying that, buddy. But the most important thing about this channel has nothing to do with money, ever. What's most important is just that you're here, that you're part of the chat, that you're participating positively. That's what it's all about, my friend. So please don't feel any pressure ever to buy into anything, to bid on anything over there on eBay Live. There's never any pressure, my man. I'm just grateful that you're here in the chat. Thank you so much. Good to see you again, my brother from across the pond. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Texas Robert, I missed you. I am so sorry, my man. Allow me just a moment, legends.
Oh, yeah.
So I apologize, legends. I'm going to have to go back through the list real quick. It's going to take me just a few minutes, but thank you so much for bearing with me. Like I said, Mrs. Junkwax was out while I was trying to do the break spots, so I had my son help me with that. And there's a lot of names in those hype trains, so I appreciate you bearing with us on that one, folks. Thank you, thank you. Mr. Custer, I hope you're having a great Fri-Yay too, pal. Good to see you this morning. Chase, thank you for smacking the follow button. I appreciate you, dude. And I thank you so much for bearing with me, my friends. This is going to take me just a couple of minutes. All right, confirmed. I missed you, Robert Roden. I am so sorry, pal. Hope you know that's not intentional. There you go, my friend. Got you locked in. All right, legends. 14 of you now in this list. Thank you again, Robert Roden. And good luck, everybody. Mr. Danny Rendon on the front side, Robert Roden on the back side. Mr. Mikey Koba had the whole shot for just a moment, but Mr. Rocket City Knee Scooters, Drew Reimer, taking the front of the pack with a full Moose Link lead. Goodness gracious, Drew Reimer. Somebody check that moose for performance-enhancing drugs. 8 seconds to go. It is all Drew Reimer. But coming up quick is Jordan Simmons like a moose on that Colombian marching powder, and my brother from another mother. One of the oest of OGs of our entire family. Mr. Jordan Simmons, who has been with this family since I was ripping packs in the closet for 3 and 4 people. Congratulations, my dude. And Mark Keys got second. Robert Roden got third. So Robert Roden and Mark Keys, would you do me a solid, gentlemen, and choose a number between 1 and 10? All right, Mr. Roden chooses number 8. Thank you, Robert. Do we have Mark Keys still in the house this morning? Hey, what's up there, Trey? Good to see you this morning, my brother. Mr. Jackson, hello, my friend. It is awesome to see you as well. How are you, Sean? Hope you're having a fantastic Friday, my friend. Well, gosh dang it, I think we missed a Mark Keys, but hopefully he comes back. So, Mr. Jordan Simmons, are you here this morning still? Gosh, I hope so. I might need to text him. Hey, good morning, Ryan. How are you, my man? Awesome to see you back as always. Hope you're having an absolutely fantastic Friday morning. Amber Lisa, what's up there, young lady? It is awesome to see you, my friend. Welcome back. The Average Joe, welcome back, buddy. Awesome to see you back as well. So, let me shoot this guy a text real quick. Because he's going to have to choose a box. All right. He saw the text, so we're solid. He should be here in just a moment. So we'll start out with Mr. Robert Roden. All right, Robert Roden. He chose number 8. So this is from our hit box. and he got third place in that race. Ah, there's Jordan Simmons. Hey, Jordan, you won, you legend. Would you do me a solid, pal, and choose number 5 or 6? That is what we have left in those hit boxes. All right, this is number 1. We have a Marion Butts Hollow. A Rentaro Sasaki on the ping, number 2. Lucky Luciano for the Gigantes. Number to 50 was number 3. We have a Noah Gragson autograph, number 4. Freeman McNeil autograph, number to 75, number 5. Hockey Superstars Hollow, number 6. JP Sears, number 7. And number 8 is a Zach Nito Cabito autograph for the Angels. There you go, Robert Roden. Still got yourself an autograph this morning, my brother. Thank you so much for helping out with that hype train. And you know what? That goes for all of you. Each and every one of you that was able to participate in that hype train this morning, all 14 of you, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. We would not be here doing this without those beautiful, beautiful hype trains, or without each and every one of your presence. So thank you again. And congratulations, Mr. Robert Roden. And Jordan Simmons, are we going 5 or 6, my brother? 6 it is. Thank you, Jordan. And remember, folks, I still have to show you some of the sneak peek of the items that you're going to see on eBay Live this weekend, too. So don't go anywhere yet. Oh, hey, I know how that goes, Ryan. Dad of the year over there, my brother, I am sure. Keep up the good work, my friend. I can 100% empathize with that. I've got 3 boys. I get it. A lot of testosterone in our house. Congratulations again, my fellow Texan. Thank you, Robert. All right, Mr. Jordan Simmons, my brother from another mother. One of the oest of OGs of the entire Junk Wax Vintage family. Let's see what is in this box, my friend. Good luck. '23 Select. PSA 10. Oh, how about an Ant-Man? Mr. Anthony Edwards from the Minnesota Timberwolves. And that is a maroon prism from 2023 Select, and that is a PSA 10. Not too shabby there, Jordan Simmons. That is a fun Fri-Yay morning for you, pal. And Ryan, again, my friend, I could 100% empathize with that too, pal. Time flies, especially when you have kids. It is astonishing sometimes how fast time goes, right? It's kind of crazy. I am right there with you, my man. Thank you, Outlaw. I appreciate the positivity, my dude. Mr. Jordan Simmons, congratulations, brother. And thank you not only for participating in that hype train this morning, but for being in this channel for half of a decade. You and I have been friends for a long time, my brother. And the fact of the matter is, Jordan, I would not be here doing this without people just like you, buddy. So thank you so much for being here for the very beginning. Thank you for being here now. And thank you in advance for being here over on eBay Live, too. Love you, buddy. Woo! All right, let me put his name on that one real quick. There you go, buddy. Thank you again, Mr. Jordan Simmons. Love you, brother. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me refresh that shop one more time, make sure I'm not missing anything, and then we're going to get into a little sneak peek of what you're going to see on eBay Live this weekend. So, my friends, check this out. This is nuts. Every single one of these is a first Bowman autograph. And there's 368 of them. Right? 368 Bowman first autographs. Pretty damn neat. So every single one of those will be sold over there on eBay Live. And I plan on separating these into team sets today. So when people ask for their teams, these will be in some of those team sets. Pretty neat, right? So yeah, 368 of those. And that's not all. We're actually going to work on these together. So this is the first time I'm actually pulling these out of the holder. So we have a Ralph Kiner. And that, my friends, is 1949 Bowman. Right? 1949 Bowman, Mr. Ralph Kiner. Tommy Heinrich. 1948 Bowman. Literal piece of history there, folks. Next, Frank Shea from 1949 Bowman for the Yankees. We'll get those all top-loaded up throughout the day as well. I totally agree, Mr. Custer. Thank you. How about another 1948 Leaf, Mr. Johnny Hopp for the Pittsburgh Pirates. And then last but not least, old James Jeffries. And that one, I think that's 47 on that one. The cork tip cigaretter Hassan. That is pretty damn neat. So I think that's 47, but I'll have to double check on that one too. Hey, what's up, Bran? Good to see you, buddy. Happy Fri-Yay. We're just doing a little sneak peek of the things that we're going to see on eBay Live this weekend. We're kind of towards the end of the show this morning, brother. So next, we're getting into some 1952 Bowman for the Motor City Kitties, Mr. George Kell. And those are not reprints, folks. Those are real from 1952. Mr. Bobby Brown for the Pinstripes. 1951 on that one. Mr. George Hermansky. I think these are 52, but they say 51 on them, but I think these are 52. And then last but not least, for the Crazy Clevelanders, Mr. Bob Lemon. 1952 Bowman. Pretty neat, right? I agree, Mr. Jordan Simmons. So we do have some Mickey Mantle in here as well. I'll show you here in just a moment. I just want to get these all protected. Like I said, folks, we're kind of going through these together. I just got them in the mail. There we go. So, 368 Bowman first autographs. All the vintage cards that you just saw. We got a lot yesterday. It's got all kinds of fun stuff in it. Got a Topps Chrome Black Emmitt Smith in there, some Wemby, some more Wemby, some more Wemby. The Admiral, Mr. David Robinson. Folks, I have a giant stack of David Robinson. If we have any David Robinson collectors out there, and we're going to add to that stack with Akeem the Dream and David Robinson. Chris Paul for our San Antonio Spurs. That one is numbered to 49. Some more Admiral. Luka. Another Luka. Some more Luka. Whole bunch of Luka. We got a Victor Wembanyama on the Splash. Another Wemby. Another Wemby on the City Edition. Give and Go. Elevate Wemby. Select Wemby. Some Dijon Bijan from Inception from right here in Austin, Texas. Howdy ho there, Malik Neighbors. Rookie Relic. Shout out to Melody. She is our Malik Neighbors collector in the family. And we have an Ozzy Albies rookie from Topps Chrome 2018. We got some Kobe in there too from the 90s. Skybox Premium Kobe. And speaking of Skybox Premium, we have some MJ in there too from 1997. Another Kobe. Another Kobe. Some Ken Griffey Jr. Might be keeping that one. A couple of them. Another Ken Griffey Jr. Another Ken Griffey Jr. Another Ken Griffey Jr. Holy Ken Griffey Jr. Another Michael Jordan from 92-93 Fleer Ultra. Skybox 1990 Jordan. We got quite a few Jordans in here. This is a lot that I just purchased yesterday. And I got to be honest, this is the first time I'm opening it, so we're going through it together. Grump, can you buy all the Wemby cards from me? If you follow us over there on eBay Live, my man, absolutely. I would love to sell them to you. Deluxe says, hey, Dalen, you buy cards. I have a ton. Would love to sell to you for the JWV family. That would be amazing, Deluxe. So all you have to do, my man, is hit me in the DMs, or you can write me an email. And if you're ready, I'll give you my email address. Ooh, we got some Steph Curry in there, too. Beautiful. Got a lot of people asking for Steph, so that makes me a happy camper. Got another Kobe from 1998 and another 93-94 Jordan. All right, Deluxe. So my email address is Dalen, D-A-L-E-N, like Dale plus N, at JunkWaxVintage.com. JunkWaxVintage is all one word, no punctuation, no spaces. Dalen at JunkWaxVintage.com. And that goes for anybody. Myself and Mrs. JunkWax, we're going to be over there on eBay a lot next week, right? And possibly for the foreseeable future. So I need inventory. So if you have giant lots of cards that you would like to sell to myself and Mrs. JunkWax, I will give you the fairest price that we absolutely can. You can always depend on that. Obviously, we cannot pay comps. So don't even hit me with comps because we're not going there, especially when I buy a giant lot of cards. I actually had kind of a tough deal a couple of weeks ago. Guy had a lot of like 2,600 cards, and he wanted over comps on every single one of them. I was like, come on, man. That's not how this works. But to each their own. You know, I don't judge, but we're running a business here. So, RT. Oh, that would be amazing, my man. So shoot me an email if you can, my brother. I would love to see what you have. So, in addition to everything that you just saw, thank you so much, Deluxe. I appreciate you saying that, brother. Truly. So, we have a 1964 Topps, couple of Phils, Phil Roof and Phil Necro. Merlin Olsen for the Rams, 1964 Philadelphia. How about some Coach Prime? Deion Sanders with inscription, BGS authenticated. RT. So, my email address is Dalen at JunkWaxVintage.com. DALEN at JunkWaxVintage.com. JunkWaxVintage is all one word. Thank you in advance, my man. So if you do shoot me an email and it doesn't seem to go through, the other thing that you could do is just shoot me a DM here on TikTok. I got to be honest, I only check my TikTok DMs once every couple days. So if you do write to me there, just give me a little bit of time. Thank you in advance. 1915 Cracker Jack. That card's over 100 years old, folks. Mr. Chuck Herzog. How about a Mickey Mantle? Roger Maris, Bob Lemon, and Rocky Colavito from 1960. 1965. Harmon Killebrew, Boog Powell, and Mickey Mantle. Mr. Willie Mays on the Decal Edge. Those are so neat. That is not an on-card autograph, just to let you know. Richie Ashburn and Willie Mays. I believe these are 1961. I'll have to double check, though. The Trolley Dodgers. 1957 Nellie Fox for the White Sox. 1957 Moose Scarone for the Pinstripes. 1962 Yogi Berra. The man, the myth, the Montana. Joe Montana, PSA authenticated autograph from 2001. Mr. Mickey Mantle from 1965 Topps on the Altered Authentic. Willie Mays from 1954. Curtis Martin from 1995. And another Mickey Mantle, and that is a PSA 9 on that 1978 Mickey Mantle. Beautiful. So, all 368 Bowman first autographs, all the 1952 Bowman, all the 1948 Leaf, all the cards you just saw, and in addition, everything that's back here on this rotating stand, like that Patty Mahomes RPA, the Sidney Crosby RPA, the 1909 Cy Young, that's 116 years old. The Frozen Fractor Mick Abel rookie. We even have a little Pokemon in there. That is a PSA 10 Tyranitar on the illustration rare. That's like a $600 or $700 Pokemon card in a PSA 10. And then Guy LaFleur, rookie from 1971. And then a Walter Payton, BGS 6.5 on that one, on that rookie. Tucker Ortner, question, how much for the last Mantle card? That's a great question, my man. So typically what I do is I start them well under what they're actually worth, and then I let the family and the chat decide how much they go for. So we'll probably end up starting this for maybe 150, 200 bucks, something like that. To be honest with you, my man, I need to do a little research. I haven't even looked that one up yet. But whatever it's worth, we typically minus like 20%, and then we start it there. Thank you for asking. You know it, Jordan Simmons. Thank you. I appreciate you, Mrs. Junkwax. Thank you, my dear. And question, Mr. Lane, did I move my shop? What do you mean there, pal? So we actually don't have a brick and mortar shop. And Mr. Deluxe, he says, former addict coming up on 10 years in April, been watching you for a while and you are an inspiration. You helped me more than you will ever know. Buddy.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
You were hit me in the feels over here, Deluxe. As I have said before many, many times, my man, if there's anything that I like seeing, above and beyond sports cards, of course, it is the disease of addiction getting its ass kicked. So keep up the good work, my man. You and I both know that one day at a time gets it done. And I am unbelievably proud of you, brother, because I know it's not easy. I speak from experience. The man himself, do I have a shop? I do not. We do not have a brick and mortar shop. Not yet, anyway. Mr. David, you used to buy a decent amount. I was referring from your TikTok shop. You usually have a bunch of singles. So we've actually only used TikTok shop one time. And we've only had like 2 cards up on TikTok shop ever. So I am so sorry, Lane. You might be thinking of somebody else, my man. But we do have a website. So if you head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com, that is where we sell all of our break spots, sealed wax, all that kind of stuff. But what we're doing on eBay Live is we go through a whole bunch of singles. So I'll give you the schedule on eBay Live. Typically what we do, for example, tonight, we start at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. For that whole first hour while we allow everybody to file in, we usually go through a whole bunch of singles. And then at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight, my friends, we will start filling our break. So we're going to do, I think, 1 break tonight. And we have a whole bunch of singles to go through as well. The man himself, do I do rips? Oh, yes. We've been doing rips all morning, my man. We have been here for 3 hours of quality family time this morning. Oh, that's okay, Lane. There you go, pal. So, yes, we still have the website, brother. Absolutely right. So, folks, we did have a big announcement today, okay? Let's cut out some music for this. And let me snag myself a little sippy. Cheers, my friends. That worked out well. I did not make that. All right, legends. So, hey, for the next week, okay? So this show that you're watching right now is going to be the final show on all 5 platforms until February the 10th. So what we're doing, my friends, oh, you know it, Lane. So we're going to try a test week over on eBay Live. So I'll be very transparent with you folks. Myself and Mrs. Junkwax, we have been doing this essentially alone for the last 5 years, as far as the platforms go, right? So we have been live on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and Twitch for almost 5 years. I'm not trying to throw any shade, but the fact of the matter is, all 5 of those platforms have never helped us in any way, ever. I mean, besides obviously allowing us to go live on the platform, right? And they take a portion of what we make. So eBay is the exact opposite. We have a team of people that are dedicated to JunkWaxVintage. It is astonishing. So we have seen some success over there with the shows that we have done. If I'm being honest with you folks, we would be absolutely foolish to not lean into the success that we're seeing on eBay, right? So that's really what it's all about. And what that's going to allow us to do, folks, is allow us to give away more things. It's going to allow us to touch more people. It's going to allow us to get our name out there even more. You're going to see a lot more content come from JWV because it's going to free up some of my time, right? So the next progression of our channel is probably going to be eBay Live. So I'll give you both scenarios of what could happen next week, okay? So if we go over there to eBay Live next week, starting Tuesday morning at 10 a.m., that'll be our very first eBay Live show in the morning on eBay Live. If we go over there and we fall flat on our face and there's like 6 people watching, obviously I don't think that's going to happen, but anything could happen. You never know, right? I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch. So if we go over there and it is not good, then there's a very good chance that we're going to come back February the 10th and we're going to stay here on all 5 platforms for the indefinite future. But I have a hunch that we're going to be successful over there on eBay Live next week. And if we are, then what I plan on doing is coming back here on February the 10th, and we will do one last week here on all 5 platforms because I want to let everybody know, right? It's important to me that I communicate with the entire community, and the best way for me to do that is mention something every single show for a whole week, because we do get some people that miss a lot of shows, but they're typically at least show up once per week. So the best way that I've found to blanket announce things is to just talk about it every single show for a week. So that is how we will do it. So if we're successful over there, don't you worry. We'll still have one last week here on all 5 platforms, just to let everybody know that we're going to officially make the switch. Okay? But that's the plan, folks. So as always, you are more than welcome to follow us over there on Instagram, because on Instagram, Mrs. JunkWax, my much, much better half, posts a schedule over there every week. So just like we always have, that will not change. So on that Instagram schedule, you will see Tuesday morning, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, Wednesday night, Friday morning, Friday night, and Saturday night as well. And with that being said, I know that there are some people that are concerned because you're used to being here and being able to get break spots for like 10 to 12 bucks, right? Obviously, that's going to change a little bit, but I truly believe that the morning shows are going to be a lot slower than like Friday and Saturday night. So what my hope is for you folks that are still looking for those cheap break spots, if you're looking for like single pack rips, single hobby box breaks, that kind of stuff, we're going to try to focus that on the morning shows. So you still have an opportunity to get into those, you know, less expensive things, if that makes sense. So, as always, there is one thing that will never change here on this channel, regardless of what platform that we are on. Okay? I want to be very clear. There is never any pressure to bid on anything. There is never any pressure to get a break spot. If there's any pressure at all, the only pressure there is just to be present, just to be there, right? It's very, very important to me that you never feel pressured. You never feel obligated to purchase anything. So even though we're switching platforms, that main point of this entire venture will always still stay the same. Okay? So just what means more to me is just that you're there. So Mr. Ryan has a question, and Kobe Luna. And Riley says, you have the absolute best voice to do these live streams. That is very kind of you, Riley. Thank you, buddy. It's nice to see you this morning, you legend. Ryan has a question.
Oh, yeah. What kind of a question you want to ask her?
He says, so you will no longer be anywhere else but eBay starting next week. That is correct, Ryan. Yes. But we're going to try 1 week, to be clear. So we're not like officially making a permanent switch yet, right? So it's just a beta test week over there on eBay Live. So for next week, starting on February the 3rd at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, we will be live, but only on eBay Live. So a lot of you are used to seeing me on TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube. We're going to take it down to one platform all next week. So every single show, Tuesday morning, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, Wednesday night, Friday morning, Friday night, and Saturday, you will see me on eBay Live. Oh, Mr. Whitmer, that is extremely kind of you to say, brother. Thank you. Glad you're here with us this morning, my man. Mr. Owen Martz, so you're catching us at the end of the show today, my friend, but I appreciate you tuning in. And thank you so much, Average Joe. I sincerely hope so, buddy. And I hope you all know that Mrs. Junkwax and I have had a lot of conversations about this switch. Obviously, it's the biggest switch that has ever happened in the history of our channel. I understand that, and we take it very, very seriously. So from the bottom of our hearts, folks, we truly hope that all of you will follow us over there to eBay Live. We really would love to see the whole family over there. We don't want to say goodbye to anybody. I hope that makes sense. But we've got to have this channel grow, right? And the best way to do that is to take this thing to eBay Live, I think. So we have seen that over the last 10 weeks. So folks, when we first started on eBay, we had like 15 to 20 people in the chat. 10 weeks later, on Saturday night, we had over 200 people for most of the show. So every single show, we're just getting more and more people over there on eBay. And we're building an amazing community just like we did here on TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube. So I hope to see you all over there. Ms. Amber Wright says, I tried to find you over there, but it's so hard to navigate. So let me show you something, my friends. That's right, Jeremy Coe. This is 368 autographs. They're all Bowman First autographs, my man. 368 of them. Isn't that crazy? Check it out. So much ink. And I could literally go through them all, right? I know, bro. Crazy. So let me show you something here, folks. So if you're over here on the TikTok, okay, if you go to my profile, for those of you that are having a hard time finding this on eBay, I'm going to help you. So underneath the Twitch address, you see there's a link tree. All you have to do is tap it. Tap, tap, taparoo. The very first button says join us on eBay Live. It takes you directly to our store. Right there. And if you see there on the banner, it says eBay Live Seller. If you tap the See Events, it shows you every single scheduled show that we have. And if you tap the bell, it won't let me do it because it won't let me save my own account. If you see. Oh, it did let me actually. That's cool. So if you tap that notification bell, it will darken like that. And then you will actually get a push notification when we go live. So that's how you do it. Thank you so much for asking, Amber. I truly appreciate it. And it is awesome to see you this morning, Ms. Wright. That's right, Jeremy Coe. Let me show you something. I love it. Scotty2 Hottie Kuniko. Is this your last day for a week here on Twitch? Yes. You are spot on, my man. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Ryan Fife says, Dalen, are you still exploring the option of the buy it now, or will it all be auction? I think some things will be buy it now, like when we put up sealed wax and things like that, but we will also do auctions as well. So I'm going to do my damnedest to try to keep a good balance of those things, especially for the morning shows. Now, Friday and Saturday night, obviously going to be a little bit different, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday mornings, I am going to try to put some stuff up as buy it now. Yes, sir. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that, brother. Mr. Ryan Fife, that is extremely kind of you to say, pal. Thank you. Would not be able to do it without people just like you, Mr. Fife. I repeat, we have a Pfeiffer down. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have been here for 3 hours and 10 minutes of quality family time on this absolutely fantastic Fri-Yay morning. Thank you all for spending the morning with me. I truly appreciate it. And this will be our last show on all 5 platforms until February the 10th. Okay? So on February the 10th, one of two things is going to happen. Either I'm going to show up here and let you all know that we fell flat on our face on eBay and we're going to stick here on all 5 platforms and there will be no change. Or I will be telling everybody that it will be our last week on all 5 platforms. Okay? 100% chance of one of those two things happening. So as always, legends, please, for this day, be good to yourselves. Be good to the people around you, no matter how difficult those other human beings might make it. And please practice that attitude of gratitude. Scotty2 Hottie Kuniko, I hope to see you over there on eBay Live, pal. But if we don't, then we will see you on February the 10th. I appreciate you. We'll see you on eBay later tonight, Victor Lopez. Amber Wright, do I have a Jose Ramirez in those stacks? I do not. I can tell you that, my friend. They're all first Bowman autographs. And Jose Ramirez, I don't think he has a first Bowman autograph. I don't think. I could be wrong. I'm wrong often. especially when it comes to cards, right? There's a lot of variations out there. Fear AB, it is awesome to see you this morning, my brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. Enjoy your outro jingle, my dear friends. And like I said, one more time, from the bottom of my heart, I sincerely hope that I get to see each and every one of you over there on eBay. We will be there tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. For the first hour, we go through a whole bunch of singles. And congratulations in advance to those of you that show up early, because you get those steals and deals when there's only a few people in the room. Happy to give those out. Mr. Danny Maloney, have a wonderful day, my brother. Oh, thank you, Victor. Magnificent. Shout out to our Seattle Kraken. All right, legends. Make it a fantastic Fri-Yay. Big hugs. Firm handshakes all around. Much love and respect. Enjoy that outro jingle.
Well, we had a good morning.
Yes, we did.
Cards on the table.
368 of them.
And pulled some heat.
Yeah, the vibes were stable.
JWV, that family feel. Another Friday morning sealed the deal. Mrs. JunkWax held it down as always. Boxes packed tight, heading your way. Dalen smiled as the last pack fell. Another good story, another tale to tell. But hey, now we ain't done just yet. Tonight's a whole new scene you won't forget. eBay Live is waiting, links in the tree. Friday night lights at 8 CST. And if you miss tonight, don't you worry none. Saturday night at 7, yeah, we do it again. Singles, auctions, and a juicy break. JWV,
for goodness sake.
So rest up now, we'll see you soon. Same good people, same good tune. From morning light to neon nights, JWV keeps Fri-Yay feeling right.
My dear friends, my family, holy guacamole, you TikTokers snuck one in on me. Folks, we're at 113,000 likes this morning. Damn! That's amazing!
Oh my God! Emotional damage!
As always, legends, for possibly our last TikTok show for a week, I cannot thank you enough for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. That is absolutely astonishing, folks. It has been a while since we got over 100,000 likes on a Fri-Yay morning here on TikTok. Thank you so, so much for beating that screen like it called your mother something derogatory. My dear friends over here on Twitch, thank you as always. I see you, Craven. Thank you, brother. And Craven, I saw that you asked a question, and I think I missed it earlier. I am so sorry, buddy. And Colin, so did you see how to get to our eBay store there, Colin? I'm just seeing your question there, pal. And Craven, did you see that as well? I hope I gave you the directions. Ah, you got it, Craven. Outstanding. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Good, good, good.
Did we miss Baywatch?
You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
When I was tasting you, brother, I found you to be not so bad at all!
And I'm inviting you to come see me and to get it straightened out all in one night, yeah! Oh, my. After I beat you and satisfy all the Hulkamaniacs, I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob.
Oh, wow!
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Come on, Craig. Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
I am humble in general.
Oh my God! I've got the style and profile like never before. Let me go on record as telling the whole world to be the man. You gotta beat the man. And I'm saying, I got that Ric Flair. Woo! I got that Ric Flair.
Come on, Craig.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right.
You can take me, but you cannot take my bunghole. For I have no bunghole. I am the great Cornholio.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Dumbass.
All right, legends. You all already know this entire 3 hour and 16-minute long fantastic Fri-Yay morning show absolutely 1000% deserves.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Go out there and make it a fantastic Fri-Yay, my dear friends. I am positive you will. Big hugs, firm handshakes all around, much love and respect, and I am looking forward to and chomping at the bit to be here with you tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time over there on eBay Live, and I hope to see you then. My Twitchers, YouTubers, Kickers, and Facebookers,
Thank you very, very much.
bye-bye.